What's good, y'all? This is Who's Legion. My name's Vaughn.
I'm Antho, a.k.a. the internet's biggest hater.
You already know what it means, the All-State, the All-Pro, the D1 Jackass, your boy Day Day.
Yes, sir. And we back again with another episode.
Back at it.
Yes,
sir.
June 15th on Saturday, but we've been testing stuff out. So really, it's the 16th now. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's so damn late.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Father's
man.
Day.
To all the fathers out there. That that don't get talked about enough. We got to shout y'all out.
Yeah.
Good one, because I almost forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I almost forgot to shout it out.
Yeah, man. I want to make sure like all the fathers out there, bro, get the the proper respect,
recognition,
love for their day, recognition for today. The day's about y'all. So I saw all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to y'all, and to me too, because even though I'm not a father, I feel like I have father tendencies. So
I'm a father to a dog, man. I take care of her. Happy Father's Day to my nigga Naruto too.
Yeah, and shout out my pops, man. Shout out my pops, man. Since he watched the show.
Oh, we shouting out real. All right, yeah. I'm playing around. Yeah, no, for real though. Shout out to my pops too.
Yo, shout out to my pops too.
Man, for real.
Yeah, man, for sure.
All right, how y'all feeling though, man? How y'all been? We obviously have a lot going on in the NBA and the little finals. Well, I don't want to say it's a lot, but besides that, how y'all feeling in y'all regular lives, man?
I've been Gucci, man. You feel me, bro? Just been feeling good, the sun, man. Been great, man. Been kind of hot. You feel me? But I gotta get the AC taken care of.
Yeah, it's been hot. What, in your car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
should be a mug.
I was like, bro, I thought it was first, like, it was blowing air. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, let it cool down. It never cooled down.
Nah.
That AC be coming in clutch, though.
I be like, bro, I don't know why I be living, bro, because I got the sunroof, so I be like, I can like let the roof down. So I'm like, all right.
Sometimes that sun be beaming on the sunroof. Though.
I mean, it do, but I kind of lean to the left, so it didn't beam me like so much on me. So
What you think it is? Just some simple stuff to fix?
I think so. It got it. I hope it's some simple stuff.
Not the whole. I had to replace the whole unit one time on my old car. That was
Oh,
hell.
wow.
That was expensive.
Oh, wow.
How y'all doing though?
Yeah, I've been cool too. I agree with you. It's been hot, man, especially at work. It's been hot walking into the building for real. But hey, they need to start putting fans at every station because they be getting over. They be getting over. There's some fans in there, bro. But other than that, I mean, I've been better, but it's life. Keep going. Get through it.
Yeah.
But it's the grind. It's life.
Same old, man. I ain't been really up to nothing for real. Just been grinding, going through day to day,
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. I forgot to relay this message to y'all. Y'all have been called out to come hoop at the YMCA because I showed up one time and actually balled out. And so with that being said, y'all need to come up there, bro, because people think y'all might be washed up or might be just.
Who called us up?
Who's calling us? Yeah, might as well put that.
Ain't no names, but just know they know y'all.
I know it's a name, and if y'all talking shit, I will bust your ass.
You feel me? And they
let me find out who you are. It could be any of y'all. I ain't scared.
And they just said y'all need to come out there to the court because I'm not the hooper out the group, and I'm hooping more than y'all.
Hey, I'll stand on business with y'all fools. Y'all can hoop every day and you ain't never gonna be better than me, nigga.
I think I know who it is.
Y'all don't. I really guarantee y'all don't.
No?
I guarantee y'all don't.
So we don't know him?
Y'all know who y'all know.
Okay.
Y'all know him.
We just don't be around them.
I say no, y'all be around them, but y'all don't know who it is though.
Oh well. If you too pussy to let us know, then I ain't scared of you.
Yeah. He might leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
Or something. Text a pod or some shit.
Leave a voicemail, little pussy ass dog.
Okay. Since so switch gears here, we still out here we gotta bless the bottle because they want to get over being belligerent. So with that being said, bless that for me. Bless that for me.
Man.
People at home.
And drink responsibly.
I say, bro, I ain't about to keep doing this with you.
Shut up, dude. I was on it this time.
I ain't about to keep doing this with you. All right, bro. Who be blessed to today? Who getting the blessing for today, bro? Don't do it. don't do it.
Damn, I want to do it, but I do not want y'all to cancel me. So let's just say a nigga was doing a lot of running today, and it was a fast period, bro. Bro was gone, and
Man.
Twitter is a wild place. Twitter is a wild place. I wasn't expecting to see that, but yeah, y'all can piece together what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm going to bless that to my dad. My dad Devin for sure.
Yep,
I'm gonna bless it to who's a good anime father, man.
Anime Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo.
My nigga A. You know, even though he more of a brother, but you know he father figure kind of.
Don't forget about everybody's father, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil,
Uncle Phil.
Uncle
Phil.
That's a
Uncle
good one.
Phil, man.
That's a good one, man. I think I want to you doing like fictional characters, man. I gotta go with I'm gotta go with Batman, bro. Bruce Wayne.
Batman, okay.
Yeah, bro. Like he feel me. He got like 4 different children, even though most of them not his. It made them to be great. So yeah, I might go with Bruce Wayne on that one.
Bro taught us a lot.
Yeah.
We just not blessing. We not blessing gene freaks. I know that.
Gene freaks or Minato.
Yeah. No, don't shit on Minato, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, was he around?
Bro, I'm not getting this. Anyways, man. Right. We need to talk about the third because really he ass dead. Yeah. Talk about the third. Anyway,
he wasn't the Godfather. It was Jiraiya. Jiraiya was the Godfather. So
no, we ain't trying to hear that.
So technically, who was right or wrong, Jiraiya or
whatever. This is an NBA podcast, man. Listen, man. So I want to start off the podcast, man, by saying R.I.P. to Jerry West, man. The logo.
Rest in peace to him, man.
We lost a real legend for sure.
Yeah.
Like this man has been integral to a bunch of things that's happened in the NBA, like the Warriors building that team, the Clippers building their team, obviously being a player,
coach,
all that. So he was a coach.
Yeah, he was a coach. Yeah. He wasn't winning, but
yeah,
he was a coach,
and obviously the logo of the league. So it's just like, this man is a big piece of history that we lost. So definitely R.I.P. to a real legend, bro.
Yeah,
like, really a legend. Like just a foundation piece to the whole league, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all got anything else to add to that?
Only do to win Finals MVP on the losing team and shit. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. He the only dude that can say he ever did that. So.
Yeah, man. Especially with being a Lakers fan, man. Jerry West just means so much to the Lakers organization. Like what he did, like straight fine. Even though he lost, but he went to the finals multiple times. To, like change the game up, bro. For like at the shooting guard, but like the guard position. It was the first ever round this overall talented player you would love to have on your team. And like the fact people argue like, is he a shooting guard or is he really a point guard because he did it all. And in fact, man, helped us out too. Helped us out when we had the Kareem and Magic duo going on. He was the general manager at that time. Made that happen. Then eventually moved on. Came start doing stuff like with the Warriors and the Clippers though, for sure. Shout out to Jerry West and prayers out to him and his family for sure. For them.
Prayers out to his family, man.
And the crazy man, like I felt him, like like the fact my man really left, didn't want to see Boston win another championship.
It's too soon, bro.
I felt that, bro. Like, I would do it too. I mean, you feel me? I would leave this world too, bro. See if I see Boston win this shit again.
Something tells me he would actually be like, "Yep, you damn right.
I planned this."
That means shoot.
But no disrespect on that tip though, man. But definitely, man, R.I.P. to Jerry West, man. Shout out, more prayers out to him and his family. Though.
For sure, it's all love, man. Prayers out to him and his family.
My condolences.
All right, man. So on to the series that we just talked about a little bit. Celtics Mavericks. The Mavericks obviously went down 0-3 quick as fuck since the last episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought we were gonna come on this episode and talk about, hey, series over, it's gonna be a sweep. Obviously, Mavs ain't go down like that.
Nope.
I'm gonna talk. Me personally, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm talking like them niggas is over. It's over.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna ask the question. First, what's your thoughts on the overall series so far? And do you feel like the Mavericks could possibly be the first team to ever come back from 0-3? Even though right now it's 3-1, but they started in that hole of 0-3. So let's just get that out the way. Next game is tomorrow. But how y'all feel about the series? Do y'all think it's possible that they could be the team to do it?
I don't think they're going to be the team to come back from the 0-3. They're just not, how can I say it, like skilled enough to do something like that. But I'll say my overall thoughts on the series is like I thought it would be over by now. I think Boston is just kind of like, whatever. We'll finish this at home. We're not really, threatened by these guys. These dudes are not gonna, come back on us or nothing like that. I think Boston pretty much has it won. If you ask me for real. But that's just my personal opinion on it.
I agree with y'all, man. I feel like Boston really has it said and done. Like it's locked up, throw away the key.
Yeah.
It's all over with. You feel me? But I mean, I do think somehow, some way, I feel like they're probably gonna win Game 5 and force a Game 6, but that's about it.
You think it only gets to like a Game 6?
Yeah, it's gonna. I feel like Dallas is gonna win one more game, and that's gonna be it.
You think Kyrie kind of comes out in Game 5 is like, yeah, I told y'all Boston fans I was gonna see y'all back here again.
Yeah, I feel like
this is my stamp on that.
I mean, he better. I bet it would make sense that he does that. The time I tell myself I'm done betting on him. I'm done betting on this series.
Yes, bro. Like, hey, I can't get right with this series, bro. It's just something about this series I simply just cannot grasp. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, the overs have been killing me. The money line has been killing me. Jason Kidd has been killing me. You feel me?
I try to tell you, nigga, about Jason Kidd.
Jayson Tatum been killing me.
Yeah, there's no way in hell them boys coming back from 0-3 and not. I'm not even gonna blame. I'm not gonna say it's because the Mavericks. I'm more so gonna say the Celtics. When the fuck have they lost 4 straight? When have they lost? Right now, the Mavericks have to win the next 3. When the fuck have they lost 3 straight? I don't think they've done it this year. So
yeah,
it's probably like 100 games since they've lost 3 straight. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's seeming very unlikely. The Celtics were probably bound to give one up. They say that the hardest game is the closeout game. And then it's also perfect that they just win it on the Celtics home court. Like, I feel that coming. I think if it's going to end, or I think if the Celtics are serious, they're going to end this shit next game. I know you said that they might win the next game.
Yeah.
I don't see that shit happen. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see them winning the next game. And if the Mavericks do, then I think the Celtics should start being a little worried, just because next game just feels like the prime opportunity to just get it done in your home court. And like stop fucking around, like stop playing with your food. But Celtics have been weird before, but I got to give them props. They have not been doing that shit this playoffs. They've been handling business, so I expect more of the same this next game. I just expect them to just put a fork in it, bro.
Bro, like, it's crazy to think about it, though. Like, you giving credit to to Boston if we handle things though, but switch over to Dallas, bro. Like, who you think is the most reason why Dallas is having a terrible series and having a lot of issues going on this series?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put the blame here on a couple people. So first, I'll say blame is always on the coach a little bit. Because he has to come up with the adjustments. He has to keep the team under control. He's also responsible for players. How they've been talking about Luka on defense. They've been talking about Kyrie's inconsistencies. That's partially on the coach too. But really, I'm going to focus here on the 2-star players of the team. I'm going to focus on Kyrie because those first 2 games were pretty ass. I mean, I can't overlook that. As big of a Kyrie fan as I am, it just wasn't good enough to beat a team as good as the Celtics. They needed more, unfortunately. And props to the Celtics. It was probably more so to do with their defense than it was Kyrie actually being ass. It's probably just because they have defenders. We talked about how they have Derek White and Drew Holiday and stuff. So it was always going to be a hard series for him, but he still has to give more than that if they want a chance. And that's just how it is. And then Luka, he's the star player of the team. I know some Mavericks fans who really want to defend him hard, and they're saying like, the media is being like, overbearing towards him and stuff like that. And I can agree to an extent, but then also that shit comes with this, bro. Like, when you're the star of your team and damn near the face of the league right now, you're gonna be scrutinized on ESPN and stuff, especially when you do something like playing trash defense. And I know people want to pull up statistics and stuff and talk about Luka ain't really that bad on defense. They're overblowing it. I think it's more so about the situation that you get scored on in, or like fouling in situations that you shouldn't. It's not really about the overall game. Yeah, you can play good offense or good defense for 3 quarters straight, and then it's some crucial moment, 2 minutes left in the game, that you fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be magnified. That was the most important possession. So
yeah, that's what you mean though, bro. Because like if you watch game 3, bro, like getting fouled out like that is crazy. I mean, like when
a couple of them fouls weren't
you
before that.
Like weren't even needed, bro. Like you could have like certain like you over there trying to your hardest, bro, to run through Jaylen Brown. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah,
some of that is not called for. Then you over there trying to work over on Payton Pritchard and stuff like, bro. Payton Pritchard is literally is our height. I'm like, why are you trying so hard to search your diamonds over him, bro? Just get to your spot and make the move.
His best quality, I feel like he also kind of forgot, like, one of his best qualities is like getting his teammates involved. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He kind of played a lot of hero ball too.
Yeah.
At least that game that was obviously scrutinized a lot. And then obviously the defense, and then the fouling, and then the constant complaining to the refs. That's not going to win you no brownie points with fans or anybody. So it just lends more people to be able to hate on you. I get it. I see it happen. Luka's still an amazing player, but I can't sit here and act like he's just a completely innocent man. Like there's a middle ground to this. All right, yeah, I agree that some people are probably shitting on him a little too hard, but then I also agree like some of that, like a lot of that shit is deserved in my opinion. Like I just feel like, but then at the same time, my bigger problem is that I feel like, yeah, I know Luka's the star of the team, like I just said, but I feel like a lot of the people's like hate is like rooted in like splitting up, like making this Kyrie Luka dynamic. Like you got half people blaming Kyrie, you got half people blaming Luka, and it's like, to me, it's both of them. Like they both have a lot of moments throughout this series that they could have been better, where they needed to be better to at least win one more game right now, like to at least have 2 wins right now. Exactly. There was moments where they both needed to be better. So I'm not here to split up either of them. I just think as the 2 top players of the team, Luka is obviously going to get a little bit more scrutiny, but they both need to be better, and it's on both of them. That's
I also think it's like with Luka's frustration with the refs, like him yelling at the refs. The refs may kind of like turn against them a little bit. Not saying they're like favoring like the Celtics or anything like that, but like when you sit up there and you're arguing with the refs every play, and then you're trying to like actually draw like cause fouls by like flailing your body everywhere when you shoot a 3 or whatever, it's like it puts negative connotations on you guys, and it throws off the whole like energy of the team. So like the biggest blame that I would put this on is pretty much like of course like their defense, but then I'm gonna say Luka's fouling causes is definitely been the more highlighted thing in the last couple of games, because Kyrie's been stepping it up in the last couple of games. So he's no longer the scapegoat. Like they can't sit up there and say Kyrie's inconsistency is why they're behind. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I give Kyrie a certain blame for game 1 and game 2, because you're the only one on our team who has finals appearance. So and I think about the team, not remotely young, but like they're young when it comes regarding to finals appearances. And Kyrie has been to the finals 3 times. Well, technically 4 times.
And he was supposed to be. To me, I agree with you. Yeah, he was supposed to be. When I left those first 2 games, I was like, he was supposed to be like the calming presence of that team. And the way he came out dribbling the ball off his foot, we've seen that happen multiple times this series. He seemed shook, as much as he says it wasn't the crowd and stuff. Definitely that first game, he seemed very shook. Like he was just doing uncharacteristic things. Maybe it wasn't the crowd, but what else do you expect me to believe? Like that's what I see. So yeah, like you said, he was supposed to be the calming presence. He's the one with the finals experience, and the way he came out kind of sets the tone. You can set the tone either way. You can set the tone in a negative way, or you can set the tone in a positive way.
Exactly.
And those first 2 games, especially that first game, the tone got set negatively. And they had to fight out of this hole now. And then obviously Luka in that game 3, he didn't do what he should have did. The thing that irritated me the most is seeing this man play some type of defense in this game 4, and it's like, nigga, why the fuck weren't y'all doing this earlier?
Exactly. Bro had like 3
urgency
steals.
should have been a game earlier.
Yeah.
Like 2 games earlier. Honestly, when game 2 was in your guys' hands, when you go on that run, like game 2 was in their hands.
But especially 3, because it's like nobody comes back from 0-3. That's the urgency right there. That shit should always be treated as an elimination game. So it's like, if you can actually lock up like this, and I say the refs definitely gave Luka a little more leeway on defense. Because one thing I will say, if you don't have a reputation as a defender in this league, they're gonna call you for bullshit. Like when you they're not gonna call blocking fouls the same way they call them for Patrick Beverly. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Or Derek White. They're gonna give you a little more leeway to like bump the player. So I will say the league definitely be on some bullshit a little bit.
And I don't even know why he even like tried to like take that little charge against Jaylen Brown. I thought that was kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't in good position in the first damn place.
I think that was more than that because like he knew he was about to get beat.
Yeah.
So he just had to this.
It's
and then it's like
something. And then it's probably just like a natural thing, and he like forgot for a split second that he had a lot of fouls.
Yeah, bro. And it's like
you got to foul trouble early.
It's like then the man's on the floor looking at his bench, telling them you better fucking challenge it or whatever. Like bro, like what did you own? You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's okay. Like it's okay to mess up, bro. Like that was the wrong play.
I ain't even gonna scrutinize her for saying you better fucking challenge it. I mean, nigga had a weak moment in that game overall to be like, I don't know. Like I ain't even tripping about to say you better fucking challenge it. Like I probably would have been on the same shit. Because I just imagine being frustrated in the game, and I get it. And I probably would have been like, yeah, you better fucking challenge that shit. Like I'm sure it was just the heat of the game type shit. But I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean.
Game three, they had the momentum going their way, bro. Literally, all he had to do was just keep his composure, and they could have probably won. Like you said, they could have probably won game three. Game three came down to like the last couple shots. You feel me?
Yeah.
Kyrie tried his best. They had a couple stops, last couple seconds. Then got a stop down by one. And they tried to Kyrie threw a corner look to PJ Washington, and I would have helped out some way. Didn't make it. Boom. Then it's Derek White actually grabs Tim Hardaway Jr.'s arm before, because like they were trying to do like was not trying to let them shoot with three, like they're like down by three, because like they're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Actually, Derek White actually fouls Tim Hardaway Jr., but the ref, right in front of the ref, the ref lets it go, and Tim Hardaway Jr. still misses it.
Yeah.
Bro's ass, by the way. Tim Hardaway Jr. would be in fucking China if he didn't have a contract next year.
He bought out game 4 though.
Oh my God, when they were up 75. Look.
Hey.
Last thing I want to add on here is I also think the involvement of the bigs is super important. The first two games, Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively seem like non-existent. They seem small. I know Porzingis was there that first game and a little bit of the second game, and they got Horford, obviously, who's always going to be a lockdown vet. But the impact of them has been so important throughout these playoffs, and the disappearance of them has been very vital. I don't know if you want to blame that on Kyrie and Luka not getting them involved as much. I mean, obviously, Daniel Gafford comes from losing situation after losing situation, so he's still learning. And then Derek Lively's a rookie, so these aren't players with hella experience in these moments at all. So you could also blame that. But overall, my whole point is I just feel like the involvement of them is super important, and you saw that a lot because I saw Kyrie to Lively oop. I saw Lively was active as fuck. Like I mean,
he been like active for the past 3 games.
Lively is lively, nigga.
Yeah. lively. I think I would have lost the card number. Like I think like a point of that is because Jayson Tatum has been guarding the centers.
Yeah, because they damn near the same fucking height. Damn near. Well, Jayson Tatum like 6'8",
6'9",
and them niggas like 6'10".
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean. But yeah, I mean they're young, and Lively's young, and then Daniel Gafford, like I said, comes from booty ass organizations. I've never been in this position, so I understand why they're not. Maybe the lights are too bright, maybe. But I mean to switch over though, to talk about the Celtics a little bit, man. If the Celtics, I mean, I'm assuming that the Celtics are going to close this out. I'm just gonna assume that if I'm wrong. Which I doubt, then whatever, crucify me in the comments. But which Celtic do you feel like would this championship mean the most to on this roster? Like who do you think this ring would mean the most to?
I say it mean more to Jaylen Brown. I would say especially for how Jaylen Brown, this whole everything for the past years with Jaylen Brown going on, saying Jayson Tatum's the future. Jaylen Brown is like he's just there, in the fact it was so much drama going around his name in particular, when they had lost, I want to say to Miami, and they talked about trading Kevin Durant for him.
Yep.
So then the fact he kept through his guns, then got his contract, they had a lot of scrutiny or something like, oh, Jaylen Brown can't go left. But I feel like
You said that.
the world was saying it.
Yeah, no, I know.
You feel me?
He was echoing.
I was just echo. I was a microphone. But yeah, I feel like this made me more to Jaylen Brown now. So like now he's gonna be actually like people look at him solidified as a great player because he got left off all NBA team, which I believe he should have been on to as well as Jayson Tatum, or at least a defensive team or something give him something. But he was on both teams this year.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this really means a lot to him, especially after the young core duo. He's been there the longest. So I feel like this really will mean a lot to him.
I actually agree with you. I agree. I think it's Jaylen Brown. To me, he's shutting up haters. He's shutting up people that have criticized his game, even in the smallest parts. I mean, he's obviously shown he didn't have a left previous years and stuff, and maybe he still don't, whatever. But all I know
is a little left.
This man is being a star in every way he knows how to be. He's doing everything that he's great at. Honestly, he's been Mr. Consistent for me on this team.
Yo.
In terms of the defense he's played in every series, the offensive outputs he's put when they needed him most, and then he's able to just seamlessly switch between first or second option whenever.
Yeah,
and he realizes pretty quickly, okay, I need to be the first option today, or I need to, be second option to Tatum.
Yeah.
And to me, in these playoffs, he's been primarily the first option. He's just been doing his thing and eating and shooting pretty solidly too. Mm-hmm. So, and the defense is just crazy. I mean, the dunks with ferocity that he does, and he's screaming into the crowd, and I've seen that multiple times. I mean, he's posterized multiple people in these playoffs. He literally is bringing energy on both ends. Yeah. Bringing energy on both ends. He's just grown up right in front of our eyes. I honestly think it's funny, how he's playing the Mavericks when Kyrie used to be there when they were just young guns, and now, he's just grown up, really, in just every way. Both him and Jayson Tatum are both, I won't say too much about Jayson Tatum, but I will say Jaylen Brown is definitely that's to me who I think it should be impacted the most in a positive way with this championship.
Honestly, I was gonna come on here and sit up here and make the argument for Jayson Tatum, but after seeing that Jaylen Brown didn't even make an All NBA team, I'm like, I had to give bro the credit.
I'm surprised.
Because think about it, if he does get the championship or whatever, it pretty much gets people to stop disrespecting him, and he won't be the guy that gets traded or at least in the trade rumors if they do come up short. Because a couple of years ago, I think it was in 2022 in the Warriors series when they lost to the Warriors. All the rumors were trying to trade Jaylen Brown for this guy. They should get rid of Jaylen Brown. He don't work on his left hand. So it's if he gets this Finals MVP for real, he's gonna start getting more endorsement deals. I don't know if he has a shoe deal or not, but he'll probably get it. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably get more commercial appearances, etc. You know what I'm saying? So he'll get more recognition overall. And honestly, I'd even say if he gets this championship, it should put him in the conversation to be compared to players such as Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and Edwards and Shea. Because I don't think a lot of people consider him even on the same level as those players.
He should be above maybe all of them except maybe Shea.
I don't think so.
All of them except for maybe Shea.
I don't think so. But
I think Loki. But to back up your point, maybe a little bit. I think he's good in the role that he's in. Players we'll never know because we haven't seen it with Jaylen Brown specifically, but some players just really benefit from not being the sole focus of a team. So, a player like Donovan Mitchell is going to eat even if he's the single best player on the team, fighting for his life and nobody else is a threat. Whereas Jaylen Brown, I think, benefits a lot from just having this stacked team, which isn't a bad thing. It just lets him flourish his skills to the fullest because he has so many other solid people on his team that just complement him correctly. Yeah. To me, I don't think he's a championship player if he had his own team as the best player. But the fact that he's there with Jayson Tatum and he can swap through first and second option whenever, and they just do it, like they work together like that, it allows him to showcase his skills to like the best of his ability. So that's where I'll say that. So maybe that's how you can look at it to where you wouldn't put him over like someone like Donovan Mitchell or something.
That's only the reason why I say that, bro. Because like he's not like on a team where he has to be counted on day in and day out as the number one option.
Seen that. Yeah.
We haven't seen that. From a shade different Booker Donovan Mitchell standpoint, they actually on teams where they need them to be the guy every night consistently. I mean, it's not a knock at Jaylen Brown. No way, shape, or form. But it's just when you say it, bro, they're the most stacked team in the NBA, the most well constructed team in the NBA. It's really hard to compare that. It's just kind of you really can't compare that now. I mean, that's no hate, but
that's just difficult to compare. Like I mean, I guess if you really want to sit there and just argue it, but I'm not saying he couldn't. Maybe he does. Maybe if he didn't have his own team, he would just be amazing. But at least from what I see, I just see him flourishing in a role that he has. So like all I can go off is that. Like
okay,
I just see him just.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So like a player that is in a star role like Jayson Tatum, if they do win the championship this year, just assuming that the Celtics do, where would you guys put Tatum like as a player, like overall? Like where would y'all rank him as an NBA player, and do y'all consider him a superstar?
No. I to this day, I don't care why they look.
Why is he not a superstar, Day?
Bro, listen.
Why is he not a superstar?
Look here, bro. His personal load to carry is not as heavy as any other superstar in the NBA. It is not.
Mm-hmm.
It is not as much. If you look at everybody else, like you got Jokic, Luka, Joel Embiid, KD, Kawhi, Bron, Steph, their load to carry is way more heavier than what Jayson Tatum has to go through. We're discussing this, bro, that he has the most stacked team and he has the most pampered opportunity to thrive. Once again, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, you really can't compare it to those guys who actually are solidified as number one bona fide options on their team that has to do way much for their team than Jayson Tatum has to. That's not amazing. Doesn't mean he's not a good player, but that isn't saying he's a superstar either. Because once again, he's credited to be.
So even if they won the title and he got Finals MVP, you wouldn't consider him a superstar.
No.
This to me ain't yeah. I mean, bruh, I don't even want to talk. I'm hating, but like, it's not a convincing. Like, even if he wins Finals MVP, it doesn't feel convincing to me. Like, I'm gonna honestly feel like Jaylen Brown was snubbed. Like that's what I will feel more like if he was to win it. It's just like, to answer your question, like where he's at in the league. I guess I'll put him top 10 just because of what I know he can do.
Mm-hmm.
And just that his team is the number one team in the league, and that technically this is his team. Out of respect, I got to put him top 10. Like if I'm building my team, he would be one of the 10 players in this league that I would take. So in terms of his age and just the ability that he has, he's a two-way player. His size, his rebounding, his assist that he can even do. He honestly can play any role needed, even when he's not scoring. So to me, that's impressive. That puts him up there, and it's just his consistency that has to get better. But in terms of what else did you say? Face of the league?
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't see that. I'm not saying it won't ever happen, but to me, face of the league means you're the best player in the league. Point blank. Period.
Yep.
You're more than 50% considered the best player in the league. Like obviously,
no one's gonna argue it.
Like obviously, not everybody agrees. Like nobody ever was like. I mean, I guess you could say, people argue Kobe at the time. I guess people argue LeBron for a good amount of time until he kept winning and making it to the finals every year.
But then we had Steph Curry then.
More so than not, people consider you the best player in the league. And Jayson Tatum is far from that, in my opinion. Like, he's not.
It's still Jokic.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
got
say
Jokic,
this.
you got Luka, you got even Giannis, you got a lot of niggas that's like they are low key. I mean, do you remember Giannis in the finals against them Suns? Like he stepped up in the biggest way.
I'll say this. He won't get the face of the league title, but it's like he could at least be considered a superstar though, you know.
Oh yeah,
I think he would at least be considered a superstar because he did get the job done, which people wanted him to do.
Yeah, I'll give him superstar.
And it's like y'all can sit up there and cry and penalize him for having a good team around him and not really having to drop 30 points. But again, it's like being a superstar doesn't mean you have to go get 30 points.
But that's not.
And also, if we're going to talk about face of the league, the face of the league isn't going to be crying and arguing with the refs all damn day either. Because if Luka wins right now, he's almost automatically face of the league to some people, just because they have a higher respect for Luka than they do Tatum.
Yeah.
So my thing is this. Like if he gets it done and he does get the Finals MVP, let's just say he does earn it. Why would he not, get the same type of recognition?
Because, bro, because once again, he not really no dog like that. You feel me? It's like,
what do you mean?
With just Tatum, bro. Like, if you look at it, bro, he is really like, he literally, bro, goes out there, ball out. No, that's not. Ain't told him not type of media or nothing like that. He goes out and go be a good dad to his son Deuce, and that's it. We don't see him do nothing else. You feel me? At least with Luka, we see them have antics and something off the court. We don't see that with Jayson Tatum.
I won't say that about Yoke. I don't see Yoke do shit, but
we can like, bro. We see him get.
I barely see Luka do shit.
But with them, we see them get criticized for their off court antics. We don't really see Jayson Tatum have any off the court antics.
Here's my thing.
Because bro, he minds his business. Like he's not on no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't see him drinking beers or nothing like that. Bro, take care of himself.
I'm saying the defensive NBA, bro, has to have some type of not contradictory, but what's the word? Some type of backlash toward their name or something like that. Some type of they're like, well, I don't think every star head facing NBA has something going against them that people didn't like about them. That would kept people oh well, I don't like Michael Jordan. He's too arrogant. He's a gambler. Yada yada yada.
Well, here's my reason. My reason is pretty fucking simple. It's the same reason I didn't want to give LeBron the face of the league when he faced the Mavericks that first year because it was fucking ass. I know Tatum is impacting the game in other areas than just scoring.
Yeah.
And I fucking expect it because he's a great player.
Yeah.
He's still a star player.
Yeah.
Whether you want to consider him a superstar or whatever, it doesn't matter. He's still a star player. He's going to impact the game in other ways. That's what they do. But 16 points, 18 points, 15 points in this series, in the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, that was shit we crucified a nigga like Bron for.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we going to keep people on that type of standard, I'm comparing him to Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, the type of performances they will put on in the finals or something. Or even going back further than that, if you want to talk about Bill Russell or Wilt or anybody, type of performances they were putting on in the finals, you feel me? And Tatum, although he's impacting the game in other ways, good for him, that's good. Yeah, it gets the dub. His team is also super fucking stacked. I'm not overlooking that. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and kill him for it like other people do, but I'm also not going to act like that shit's not a relevant point. It's super relevant. He has a very stacked team. LeBron, when he was doing that, his team wasn't nearly as good as this, and everybody was shitting on him. If Jayson Tatum's team wasn't this good, everybody will be talking about those 3 games more. But it's the fact that his team is so good. People like Derek White, Drew Holiday one of the games, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis the first game, stepped up in areas where he was lacking. So now we ain't really talking about Tatum not showing up. There's a small amount. There's people talking about it, but we ain't really scrutinizing them like we were scrutinizing Kobe, like we were scrutinizing LeBron. Really, we were scrutinizing the shit out of LeBron.
I still do.
In those times because his team wasn't as stacked. If LeBron wasn't doing it, they was losing. Whereas if Tatum ain't doing it, they might be cool. So if I'm going to call somebody to face the league, I'm comparing you to that in that situation. And to me, if you the face of the league, you should not be having 3 games under 20 points in the finals against the Mavericks, who ain't even that good on defense.
I mean, they came in fourth in the NBA, but anyway,
I get that, but
So-
like they ain't really got nobody for him though.
So you would
PJ
rank him just out of the top 5. You would just rank him just out of the top 5 if we were comparing them to the players to today.
Yeah, I would, but
he's top.
as of right now.
He like top 7.
Top 7.
Top 7.
yeah, but if I'm talking about face of the league, he's not. Like
Yeah, I agree. I
need
agree
to
with y'all
see
on that.
more. Like I still haven't found nobody to be it. Honestly, I haven't. Like I mean, you know my reason, like why a player like Luka or Jokic ain't gonna be it because I just haven't seen a foreign player do it. Not saying he has the talent to do it. Luka could. Also, a lot of people don't fuck with the complaining shit, like you said.
Yeah,
Jokic is boring as hell off the court.
yeah,
Giannis is pretty old at this point. He damn near 30.
yeah.
And then you got Anthony Edwards, but he didn't make it to the finals yet.
So,
you know,
too young.
He's Boruto.
I'm gonna say once again though, there's something that Anthony Edwards, bro. I feel like we just gotta relax. We gotta just let the man develop. Let them young men develop first before we start catching the hype of him being the best in the NBA.
But he's the one that's got the most. To me, him and Wemby got the most. Like I see a lot of potential.
But
to do
like
it.
the only reason saying that, bro, because once again they're super young and the ceiling is high. We don't know yet. They're so young, so let's backtrack a little bit.
But Anthony Edwards got everything that you just scrutinized Tatum for not having. The dog, the off the court antics.
But
he got everything.
Of course.
So it's like,
of course. But at the same time, though, we still have to we still have players in the NBA who have still done more before Anthony Edwards has.
At the end of the day, it comes down to what the fuck did they do in these playoffs? Like what are they putting up? What are they doing? Like it comes down to the game that you are doing. What are you doing? It's a little bit about the off the court antics, but what are you actually doing on that court, bro? And I can't accept under 20 points.
So like so if they do win and stuff like that, bro. So okay, what is this a dynasty then?
No.
Okay.
No, you gotta at least win like 2 championships.
I want to make sure, bro. Pooty, they said no.
Yeah, no,
they said no. It's not a dynasty.
To me, it's not a dynasty until you win 3.
Not no dynasty.
Until you win 3.
Yeah. 3.
And I'll say 3 in a 10-year span.
3 in a 10-year span.
Then I give it to you. I ain't gonna say 3 straight because that's difficult as hell to do.
Yeah.
Then you definitely a dynasty. But 3 within a 10-year span, I'll give it to you for sure. Before.
Yeah, I was gonna ask where would y'all rank him as a Celtic?
Yeah.
Where would y'all rank him as a Celtic? Yeah, because a lot of people have been saying that he's better than Paul Pierce. And if you look at any Celtics ranking, Pierce is listed at least 6 or 7 on most lists. So, and he's only got 1 championship out of all the people that's surrounding him on the top 10 list.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Tatum. So I just feel like Tatum. I just feel like Tatum is a 2-way player, and I'm still gonna get that to him.
Yeah,
and I just like Tatum more.
Yeah. I agree with you.
I'm biased. I mean, on this part, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little biased. I do appreciate Tatum's game a little more than Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was a bucket, but the defense, the switchability of Tatum and the rebounding and the playmaking he can do, and just the offense he can do when he's on, I really like Tatum more.
And he's taller.
He's not above Larry, but
hell no. I wouldn't even. You could barely even put him above Havlicek, honestly. But honestly, you could barely put him above Havlicek.
I don't even know if I put him above Garnett.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Garnett, surprisingly, he's not in the top 10.
He's not.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Because to me, Garnett just needed more opportunity. Like, bro, Garnett in today's era would be crazy, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, you know what, bro? I ain't about to put him over Paul Pierce right now.
You ain't about to put him above Paul Pierce?
Not at the moment.
I mean, all he needs is 1 ring.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like Brody made the top 10 and he only got 1 ring. You know what I'm saying?
But think about it. He got what he did for Boston the time he was there, though. Like, you feel me? With Brady and help and stuff like that. So it's like you really can't.
You can make the same case for Tatum though, because you can make the same case for Tatum because the last time the Boston Celtics was actually doing something was back in 2008, so back in that early 2000s. So he could be the dude that brought him back to relevance in the 2020s.
But at the same time though, look at all the talent that came through Boston though. Look at all the talent that came through Boston.
Are you saying from Pierce's time to Tatum's time?
Yes.
Like what talent are you talking about specifically?
I'm talking about like Kemba Walker, Kyrie,
Isaiah
Thomas,
Gordon
Hayward, Ray Allen, Rondo. I'm like Boston had talent flowing through, Boston had talent go through there between Paul Pierce's time, through Jayson Tatum time. So I'm saying like, you really can't say that much. Like they really brought them. Like Jayson really didn't do that much. You feel me? Like you can't say that much. And plus, Jaylen Brown got there first. So like, really, who really did it? But I'm gonna give it to Paul Pierce just right now. Right now, it's like slight. It's like super duper slight. It probably like ask me this question in 2 years. I'm probably gonna say it would be Jayson Tatum. to be quite frank with you.
Okay, all right.
Now, will he pass Larry Bird or Bob Cousy or you feel me or Bill Russell? No.
You can't say that yet, but yeah.
No, he's not about to pass Larry Bird. Though. It's over with.
That's a tough bar, but you still don't know that.
I know that.
You don't.
I know that.
You don't.
If you think Jayson Tatum was going to pass up Larry Bird, just stop it.
Yeah, nah.
Over, bro.
He got to put in some serious fucking work,
hard work,
serious grinding.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
He got
you are though. You basically are.
Like bro got to get in a hyperbolic time chamber type shit.
To be Larry.
Yeah.
To catch Larry.
Yeah, bro. He gonna have to really handle his fucking business, bro. And, hey, y'all know what time it is, bro. It's time for the Standing on Business Player of the Week segment. And drop the beat, Vaughn.
I got you.
Standing on business, nigga. You standing on business. You standing on business.
Yep. Hey man, before we start, man, that Kai Cenat, Drewski, Kevin Hart stream, that shit was fire. I watched most of it. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. I saw like hella clips. Funny as hell, bro.
I watched it from start until about 4 a.m. They went till 8 a.m. and I was like, yeah, I gotta go sleep.
Bro,
it was funny though.
Did you see the part where he had the firecrackers in that porta potty they had in there?
I was watching that shit live. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yes, bro. They was wilder, bro.
That shit was real crazy. They funny as hell. But yeah, shout out Drewski, shout out Kai, shout out Kevin Hart. But definitely Drewski because Drewski inspired that. But yeah, man.
For sure, man. But all right, man. We on. I hope you guys got some good picks today, man.
Mm-hmm. Might be our last one.
Yeah. Might
Until
be
next season.
Might be the last one, folks. So, all right, Daddy, man, start us off.
So, my standing on business player of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I went with the young man Derek Lively. You feel me? I went with Derek Lively.
Yeah.
So far, man, like since last podcast, that man has been averaging a double-double.
Yes.
And actually coming off the bench with super great energy for the team, which they need.
Yep.
And the fact he's been all around the court, and the fact, bro, he's going out there balling like even though like his I think it was his mom had passed and stuff like that. So and he's been out there, bro. Even though like he's a raw rookie, and it's like there are times where you can tell like his know-how of the finals will get to him. For certain things they will do, and he's not really catching it. But since then, he's fixed it, got everything together. Like them games that were close in, bro, because of him, like he was a key component to it.
Yeah,
flying to the rim, grabbing rebounds, protecting the rim. He's been doing good, man. So like, and he's only 19 years old.
Yeah,
he's the youngest player on both teams.
Mm-hmm.
So who's getting it screwed? Like we haven't seen this since what Magic Johnson?
Yeah.
We haven't seen like a player this young actually affect the game in a positive way in his first or like ever like appearance in the finals, man. But yeah, I gotta give it to Derek Lively, man. Since last podcast, he's been having a double-double, great rebound, great energy, all around great player, man. Derek Lively, he's my biggest player.
Okay, I like it. What about you, Vaughn?
So honestly, I was driving one day and I was like, man, I don't know who I'm about to pick for this. Like the season's almost over.
Yeah.
The series been pissing me off.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I came to the same conclusion as Dede. I went with Derek Lively, which is crazy. I didn't expect nobody else to have that, but it makes sense. I saw him hit that three and I was like, what the fuck?
Yo.
And then his energy on both ends he's been doing it all playoffs. I just love his energy, his blocks. When he dunks, he gets the crowd engaged.
And passes out too.
Yeah.
Really good passer. Better than Daniel Gafford on that end.
Right on the pick and roll. Yeah.
I just like his mobility. Very lengthy, very fast. Like you said, he's 19. He's the type of player I hope the Bulls get in this year's draft. Like I've seen a couple players with his archetype, and I hope like they get somebody with a motor like that at center. He's just great. Like he's what Jackson Hayes should have been. Like I just rock with him. And then one of my biggest reasons is like when he hit that three, he shout out his mom. He was like, that was for her. You know, she did that. And shout out Kathy. That's his mom.
Yep.
I just love his game overall. I love who he does it for, the passion he plays for, the love he has for his mom, just everything. He just seems like a great human, a great player. So that's my pick for standing on business. Whether they lose or not, that's my pick. He's been impressive, and I'm looking forward to the rest of his career.
Okay, for sure. All right, man. Give me the drum roll, Vaughn, man. Give me the drum roll, bro.
Got you.
And the standing on business player of the week is Derek Lively, man. Lively, man. I had to agree with y'all on that one. The man has been consistent. The man is a rookie. And it's like the fact that you are a young thoroughbred and you are going into a war zone, which is the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And has been effective through it. And it's like the fact that he's been in some pretty intense games and a lot of teams have kind of keyed in, bodying him up down there with all those, older, growner men, and he's been holding his own. Yeah. I gotta clap it up for dog, and I gotta give him his respect on that, bro. Yeah, for sure. I gotta give him his respect. I mean, when you had mentioned the double and then him shouting out his mom after the 3-pointer, bro, it was just like, this is a really compassionate kid, when it comes to basketball. So
for sure, man. You just look at his game, man. You just look at him. It's like, bro, he actually tries. He actually go out there and bust his ass. Every play. You can't teach that.
Yeah, I liked it. It was one of the games in one of the earlier series. He was in foul trouble, and they tried to go through Gafford, and Gafford just couldn't provide them the same type of offense that Lively did. When they would drop that ball down to him off the pick and roll, he was very intelligent with decision making, of kicking it out to a three or hitting a dude that would cut to the basket. So they really missed that with Lively. When he isn't in foul trouble or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out Derek Lively, man.
Yeah.
You might be the last pick that we made for Stand On Business Player of the Week. So congratulations, Derek Lively, man.
Derek Lively.
Yeah. But all right, man. Let's move along. So we are on part 5 of our season grades. I timed this to go along with the finals, but the finals seem like it's going very, very fast. So we probably got 2 more segments of this, probably about seven parts, I believe. So it's part 5. So we probably got one more segment, and then that's basically going to be the ECF, WCF losers, basically. Yep. And then we're going to go to basically the finals teams on the last week. So, so this week got a good amount. We got 4 teams. So we're going to start off. We're probably going to go a little fast through this, but because I know we take a lot of time on season grades, but I feel like these teams, I got my thoughts pretty straight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got too much to say about them because I'm not that happy with a lot of them. So I'm going to go start off with what I think is more positive of this list, and that is the Orlando Magic. So let's start with you.
Okay. The Orlando Magic, I gave them actually a B+ this year because there was a lot of upside this year going into it. I'm young team, a lot of upsides. Hella love how Paulo came out, asserted himself as a even though he's young, he plays like a veteran. Oh, I love the way he looks. Out there and the other team, just get them another scorer out there about the point guard position or something. That team is very, very lethal, man. Even though they were 24th in points per game, 25th in rebounds per game, 8th in 28th in assists per game, but that opposing points per game, bro, being 4th.
Yeah.
You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that, bro. You just can't beat that. Give them like another like scorer, bro. Hey, they can make some noise out east.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Definitely. What about you?
I gave them an A. They finished with a 47-35 record this year, and they had a 13 game improvement from the previous year. I really admire the fact that they somehow turned Aaron Gordon, Vooch, and what was the other guy that they had over there? And Evan Fournier into Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, and the Wagner twins and Paolo. You know, I think that was very impressive how they reconstructed their roster like that in, you know, so little time. So
getting Franz Wagner from Vooch.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
we fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I went A- with the Orlando Magic. I'm reserving my A+ for different teams. But I went A- with them. It could easily be an A too. I just was a little more. But they really surprised the shit out of me, man. I was not expecting this. I thought they were going to be a play-in team.
Nobody did.
Swear.
I thought they could at least do play-in, maybe lower seed play-in. But their defense was amazing. They overcame their three-point struggles by their defense, by the ascension of Paolo.
Yep.
He's just been really impressive. Also, Paolo doesn't get talked about enough in terms of like number 1 draft picks, I feel like. But he's very good. Sometimes he plays like a big ass DeMar DeRozan. Maybe he needs to take it to the bucket a little bit more. But other than that, he is dominant when he wants to be. He's had some clutch games. I've just been very impressed by him. Very impressed by the year Jonathan Isaac had, staying healthy for the most part when he came back. Just very impressed by the coach. Very impressed by a lot of stuff. And I am expecting them to eventually take that next step, whether they trade or sign a player, because, I mean, who wouldn't want to be in Orlando? So, it's Florida, man. But, yeah. So, all right. The next team on the list is the Milwaukee Bucks. We will start with you, Antho.
I gave them boys an F. Yes, I gave them boys an F. I thought it was mad unprofessional, bro. How they switched out the coach midway through the season like that, bro. And then it wasn't even no upgrade from it. I mean, they were 17-18 with Doc, 5-11 in clutch games. I mean, they're 18th in offense with Doc and 15th in defense. No type of improvement at all. So it's like when you look at a franchise like this, and then the fact that these dudes got injured come postseason, even made it worse. But you were already doomed as soon as you got Doc. So it was like you already pretty much wrote your tombstone right then and there. I mean, bro, Doc is, you know, he's kind of a loser, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that, bro. As a head coach, he's kind of a loser.
Oh my God.
But yeah, bro. I had to give them boys an F on this. I had to give them boys an F.
Oh man!
All right, Daddy. We on to you, bro.
I gave them a C- for real, because I didn't really say a lot of it was their fault, but I'm with you in part, bro, on the organization aspect of it, for the fact like y'all really y'all switched the coach out mid-season. And nothing was wrong, and y'all went and got worse.
That's what I'm saying.
With Doc Rivers, and I actually like Doc Rivers, bro. But the fact, bro, like if you look at their stats, bro, 4th in points per game, 9th in rebounds per game, 17th in assists per game, 21st in opposition's points per game. That is terrible, and that is just terrible right there, bro. And the fact, and it made me so mad because like we thought like. You're saying Giannis and Dame were going to be the next Shaq and Kobe duo. Like, you know, they could both play, like, you know, one could play on the inside, one could play on the outside. But once again, it didn't work like that. Yeah. And the fact they are one of the oldest teams in the NBA. Yeah. And the fact, like, I'm right back to what you said, that the fact they got injured before the postseason says a lot because, like, bro, y'all have no youth on your team. Yeah. And the role players are subpar at best. And the fact, they got one game somehow got one game against the Indiana Pacers. So yeah, they get a C minus up. C minus for me.
Okay.
So for the Bucks, I gave them boys. I initially gave them like a C, almost like you, but you remind me of a lot of bullshit. Honestly, I feel disgusted that I even considered giving them that C. I lowered that motherfucker to a D plus, and this is why. To me, honestly, I was just very whelmed. More so underwhelmed. More so
I was just here.
Yeah. More so underwhelmed. I give them a little more leeway because they had the injuries. Dame had the personal problems. There was a lot that they seem to have to figure out with chemistry. I don't think their team is as down and out like the Phoenix Suns, who we'll get to.
Oh yeah,
but I think there's slight wiggle room to improve. Maybe they trade a Middleton, or maybe they trade a Portis or something. Maybe they don't got many picks. They don't got no young players. They got Marjon Beauchamp. You feel me?
Just
like,
married to the roster, pretty much.
The roster is basically going to be stuck the way it is.
Yeah.
So I am a little worried because I feel like they need some more defense at that 2 guard, along with shooting, of course. And Patrick Beverly ain't it necessarily. Nah. So they need more size. I think they have a pick. No, I don't think they have a pick. All I know is that it's a struggle, and I'm curious to see what they do this offseason. The coaching shit was terrible. That shit was ass. I didn't understand it. They was dancing like they just fired the worst nigga in the world, and it's like, bro, y'all the same team. It's just like, it was so weird. It was all weird. It was childish. It was just stupid. The bench is ass. Coaching ass. I mean, honestly, I'm disgusted. This isn't the worst grade on my list, but you deserve this.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Doc Rivers, sit your ass down.
That was the latest. That was the latest Doc Rivers update. That was his update.
So was that a play? We're about to fucking lose.
All right. So the next team on the list, speaking of worst grade on this list, we got the Los Angeles Clippers. We're gonna start with you, Day. Actually, who gonna start with? We're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with you again.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
I gave them boys an F. And it's just mainly just because, bro, I'm so sick and tired of the Clippers, bro. I mean, it's like y'all have all the necessary. It's not even a roster thing to me. Like, it's not even a roster thing to me. It's just that guys are not there. Guys are not good franchise players. Kawhi Leonard has only played in 2 games in last of the 2 postseason. Only 2. He's played in 2 games last year and 2 games this year. That cannot simply happen. It's to the point where they're relying on Paul George to actually be like the guy to save them. And then it's like, James Harden, you're just there. Like, you're just there.
They really relied on that.
yes. Like, this is
like he was going to do something.
This is the guy you called. Like in the darkest, deepest moments, you called this guy. No. I'm sorry. You can't sit there and rely on Paul George to save your franchise.
PJ Tucker over there crying. Shut your ass up, nigga.
It's like, yeah, bro. That's another thing. They got PJ Tucker for no reason. His what, granddad or whatever we call it or whatever. Yeah, bro, got him for no damn reason. So I had to give these boys an F. I mean, y'all over here blowing Steve Ballmer's money, you know,
bro. He don't care.
Just straight up wasting that man's money.
He's trying to make a little bit of money for that new arena. What about you, bro?
The grade I gave the Los Angeles Clippers a C minus.
Oh, that is disgusting, nigga. I'm actually pissed at you. You so soft
nice.
on this team.
He being nice today.
He is so soft with them, though, for real.
C minus. It's really a D plus, for real. It's really a D plus.
Should be an F minus, nigga.
FF. Only why I say that. Only why, bro, because you like, bro,
F for fry.
Like, look, bro, listen.
F for fucking ass.
Look, bro, listen. Come
on, man.
I gave them a C- because at least they were trying to fix their holes. You feel me?
Oh, C for crippled.
Yeah.
Which is what most of them niggas said.
Most, yes. Yeah. But like, you feel me? Because like they were thinking about it, bro. Like, look at it. They look, last year they said, "Oh, we need another backup big." They went and got Mason Plumlee. Try to like Mason Plumlee. Hey, he's not the best center, but at the same time, he's a backup center. Like you will take Mason Plumlee jersey. Stop.
I would not.
You would take Mason Plumlee jersey.
I would not.
You would.
I'm cool.
You would.
I swear to God, I'm straight.
Okay.
I am cool.
Having Mason Plumlee, like having Butch
Drummond is better than Mason Plumlee.
Okay.
Nigga said, I'm cool.
Sounds crazy. But then they addressed it, you feel me? They went and got a point guard in James Harden. They tried, I don't know why they did it, but they went and got James Harden and stuff like that. That was the only upside I give them.
That's an upside.
I said I think about some teams don't try to address their situation at all. They don't try to address it.
Okay.
Tried.
So you're saying they at least attempted to change something. Okay,
at least attempted. You feel me? But like the Kawhi Leonard not being there, bro, it just was a player like he's like, bro, that is not acceptable. You are a franchise player. How are you only playing 2 games into postseason? It cannot happen. Paul George, we like this happens again. Like Paul George looks very, what they call him out there? Not like very what's the word? What do people call him? Like just mediocre. Yes, the word. Yes, looks very
PG stand for piece of garbage.
Yeah, like PG. Like when I say PG, like when it's like PG, like bro, it was just PG. That means it was very childish. Nothing was really raw there. Nothing really just scream threatening to me. You feel me? Then the fact, bro, Russ out there Russ was looking like great energy, but at the same time, I didn't do too much because you feel me? I think the veteran teams over there will beat Luka and Kyrie. But goddamn, because when Kawhi not being there, the team was fucking awful. Then the fact Steve Ballmer spent all this money for him just to be, yeah. Then the fact like they did turn it around mid-season, they turned it around and stuff like that. But other than that, bro, it was really just a down year for the Clippers. Anyway, you know what, bro? I'm not gonna read up their stats. I ain't gonna read where they ranked or none of that because that shit did not show up, and everybody on that team needs to be ashamed of themselves.
We don't need that bullshit. All right, this is how I feel, man. First of all, I would trade Vooch for a lot of things. Mason Plumlee is honestly not one of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean that with my whole heart.
Yeah.
Like Vucevic is ass. Don't get me wrong, but no, he ain't that ass. Like I'm cool. I am really, really cool off of that. All right, I would trade Vooch for some Doritos before I trade him for Mason Plumlee.
I'm sorry.
All right. I literally wrote here on my notes, Clippers F, and my notes is just I'm tired of their shit.
We all are.
Same.
That's all I wrote. And to slightly elaborate on this, which might not be so slightly, I am most disappointed in Kawhi Leonard. I get it. Injuries, tough. Can't control him for the most part.
No.
He's been injured, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of this. I really, really like you, Kawhi. Like, I love your game, bruh. When I watched you play the Mavericks that one year and you was busting ass, one of the happiest moments of my life.
Want me some money.
I really enjoyed it. I remember exactly where I was. I was at these niggas' place, watching the game on the TV,
In some
lit, just happy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, between the legs, Mitty, between the legs, 3, Clint Luka, doing all that. I said, damn.
Punching on mother suckers.
And guess how that ended? An injury. And then years later, same shit. I can't take much more of this bullshit. I don't give a fuck about PJ Tucker. I don't give a fuck about James.
You talking about.
I don't give a fuck about James Harden. I don't give a fuck about Bones Highland. I don't give a fuck about Mason Plumlee. I don't give a fuck about any of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna talk shit about my boy Westbrook. And I ain't gonna talk shit about my nigga Zubac. But I don't give a fuck.
You see, he ain't say shit about Terrence Mann either.
Terrence Mann, the youngest, oldest nigga ever. They still trying to build around Terrence Mann. Nigga 27. Give it up. Can you get a 19-year-old, please? Anyways,
Hey.
No young talent, by the way. So I'm just tired of this shit. Simple as that. Blow this team up. They ain't gonna do it. They trying to get some money. They gonna try to get DeMar in a sign and trade. I don't want none of y'all trash. What y'all gonna give us? Norman Powell? What does that do for us? I would rather DeMar just leave for free. I don't even want nothing. You don't have no picks, no young talent. I don't even want to do a sign and trade with y'all. DeMar can just go. You can just go, nigga. I don't want nothing from you. All right, I'm cool. Shit. Damn.
You good?
This team just let me down a lot. Like, fuck this shit, bro. Because at the beginning when we started this pod, I was on that bandwagon. I said, yo,
I remember.
They are going to make it, bro.
I remember.
I was there.
They are going to make it, bro.
We were both bandwagoning together.
And as the season went on, I was like, ugh. Then they get hard, and I'm like, ugh.
But then again,
Westbrook was eating when he was starting for real. He was eating, bro.
Surprisingly.
But
then they just put him to the bench like he's a piece of shit. They just bring that bearded ass nigga that, man, I ain't even about to get on him. Ugh. I don't even like this shit. Why? Why are we stacking a deck? Can we just build a solid team? Fuck.
The team was solid in retrospect. It didn't work.
Man, fuck that shit.
Okay.
What's the point of having all these deep bench pieces you don't even play? You got PJ Tucker, rotten. Bones Highland, rotten.
Well, yeah, Bones Highland was not going to do nothing.
Nigga, they had a 3-center rotation. Zubac, Mason Plumlee, Daniel Tice. Why they got all these players? You can't play them all, bro. I'm tired of all this shit.
Yeah, I was slow over there.
They just got they're so deep. But it's just like, yeah, pause. But it's just like, it didn't even help. Like it's like they're a deep team, but they're not.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it at all.
It's really like if one of them, like those superstars, is not there, the team is just off.
Yeah. A deep team is the Celtics. Yeah. One of them superstars. You need about 3 of them niggas to go down before they're a regular team.
I'm weak.
Oh God, bro.
That's a deep team.
Oh, that's it. There's a go to year.
Yeah, bro. I just want to see Kawhi go to the Kings and get this shit over with. Okay. On to the next team. Last team on the list. Phoenix Suns. We're going to start with You Did It. I'll go next. I'll save it for you. We didn't save the Nets one for you, so I'll save this one for you since your boy KD's on the team.
Okay.
The Phoenix Suns. The boys get a F. No, they get a D. I give them a D.
You give them a D?
I gave them a D.
You give them the D?
Chill out.
Pause.
Chill out. I gave them a D.
We get it.
Okay, look. Now look. They were ranked 10th in points per game. They were ranked 10th in rebounds per game. They were ranked 12th in assists per game.
When he put the stats out, he pissed.
When
he put the stats out, he pissed.
When they were ranked 13th in opponents' points per game. So generally, not really a bad season. About average. It's decent. But when I say average, you can't be an average team when you loaded the freaking deck with Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal. The average is not good enough, especially in the West. You feel me? You can't have that. You can't be average out there no more, bro. And like KD, I'm so quoting you to this. Well, yeah, bro, you got to score now. Like scoring win championships. Clearly, Kevin Durant does not. As we can see, scoring does not win championships. As we can look at it, Dallas has proved it. Last year, Denver has proved it. Scoring is just not going to get the job done. And once again, the fact you went to this team, got everybody traded. Now, I have no idea if you brought in Bradley Beal. I can't say you did that or not.
He just here to hoop. Like Pootie said.
He just here to hoop. I get that. That's fine. But the fact the team looks so far, and the fact they fired Frank Vogel, but they know they went and got who they went to go get it's a big name coach. I can't
Mike Budenholzer.
They went and got Mike Budenholzer. That's okay. That's fine. You feel me? You know what you're going to do. At least you did what the Lakers didn't do. You actually fired your coach and actually had your backup plan involved. We didn't do that.
But they kind of do, but we'll get to
it. You feel me? Y'all did that. But the fact y'all had, like, y'all went out there and said, we ain't got no point guard, and just let Brown and let Devin Booker run the point guard show. He can play make. He a playmaker, but does he make plays? That's the difference that people understand. You can make plays, but are you a playmaker though?
Yeah. No,
you're not. And you feel me? And Bradley Beal was hurting us. Like, I get that, but the fact y'all have no defense and y'all tried everything on like around the trade deadline, y'all made some pieces. Y'all already got Royce O'Neal. Y'all already got Grayson Allen, who actually led the NBA in 3-point field goal percentage. So like you have some upsides, but at the same time, you got generational talent players on your team, and y'all were middle of the pack at best. Yeah, these are where y'all get at, big dog.
Yeah, man. So this honestly overall how I feel about the Suns. Niggas is just whatever, bro. Like they put this team is weird to me. The makeup of this team is weird. I'm tired of Kevin Durant being on these stacked teams where like I feel like the team isn't really built around him. Like it feels like it's just like a bunch of pieces thrown together. And it's just like, oh, star name, throw them together, work. Let's make it work. Because we saw him do it with Steph and Clay. And it's just like now that's been like the theme for Kevin Durant's teams since he's left the Warriors with the Nets. They just threw Kyrie and Harden and him together, which makes more sense. Which makes more sense than the Suns. I feel like the Suns shit makes the least amount of sense out of any of the teams KD's been on. Like, these players are cool. None of them play defense for real.
Nope.
They're all scorers. Playmaking's I mean, Bradley Beal's pretty injury prone. Devin Booker's constantly been on choke artists of a teams. Kevin Durant just be there to hoop. I just don't like the makeup of the team, specifically the ones KD has been on, and it's frustrating because I'm not really a hater of any player. So I look at KD and I'm like, I just wish he was on a team built better for him.
At this point, fucking.
I don't understand why they went for Bradley Beal. It's not Bradley Beal's fault. It's just that I don't see why they thought he was the fit for them.
Yeah.
Like, to me, Bradley Beal would have made sense for like a team like the Heat or something, where he could play shooting guard. I don't see why they went after him like to be point guard or have Devin Booker run point guard for real. I just think like Devin Booker is he's the best playmaker out of the three, but he doesn't have to be the primary one because it's just weird. And like that contract's heavy, and he's like the only player in the league with a no trade clause. Bradley Beal, I'm talking about. So it's just weird. They're in a tough spot. They don't got no picks. Nurkic is meh. I just don't. It's just weird, bro. The team is just it's not built right. It's built like a 2K team. Oh yeah, the grade. My fault. I totally forgot about that.
It's like you broke down everything, but didn't give him a grade.
It's a D. I give him a D, and the only reason I give him a D and not an F is because it was their first year together. So I'm just curious to see what comes next with them. If Bradley Beal ever accepted a 6-man, that'd be cool. But then I still turn around and I'm like, why would he do that? He makes so much money, and then it's just like when you got a player making that much money come off your bench, you can't really fill out a starting five without him starting. So we'll see how it is, but yeah, I give them a D as well. No homo. So last but not least, we're gonna go with Anthony Avery since Kevin Durant's his boy.
Well, I would like to say I called this disaster probably from day one. Even though I was still a fool and picked them to beat Minnesota, which was a foolish take by me. So let me just say. So let's just say that. But honestly, them when they wanted to run Devin Booker at point guard, I thought my first initial thought was he's not a damn point guard, bro. I don't know what the hell you guys are thinking of. And then it's like from you guys to go to a roster from the previous year with CP3, Booker, KD, and to have a season y'all had with them, and y'all go the complete opposite and get worse. Nah, bro. It's like to me, it pisses me off because it's like KD's my favorite player, bro, and I don't like to see my man's on organizations and then the organization make moves around him that kind of like hinders his production. So it's like when they went and got Beal, I thought to myself like, bro, they're just like us. You know what I'm saying? When we made the extra move to go get James Harden, I thought to myself, why did we need to go get James Harden for? It's like these teams and the Suns are just another stupid franchise that are obsessed with these big threes, and they learned just like we did that big threes are not it. Like trying to chase superstars and shit, bro, is not the move no more. And it's the fact that you guys tied up all your draft picks, all your future into this just to be swept by the Timberwolves, by a young Anthony Edwards. And then it's like, you got my boy KD out there getting dunked on and shit like that. He's trying to rebound and rim protect because Nurkic can't fucking do any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So my boy has to try to rim protect, score, and run a damn offense because sometimes Devin Booker goes crazy and he takes a bunch of dumb shots or he turns the ball over a whole bunch. And Beal, he ain't running no damn offense. You know what I'm saying? He's not running no fucking offense. But it just pains me to see this shit, so I had to give these guys an F. The one plus thing that I'll say, or at least a couple plus things, is the fact that they did have Grayson Allen, so at least they were thinking to try to get some type of perimeter defense. And then, like you said, the coaching situation. They got rid of Vogel and they got Mike Budenholzer. I would say that's a bit of an upgrade, even though Vogel did win a championship, but I would say that's a bit of an upgrade.
To me, at that point, that might be all the same. These coaches, I don't know, but I agree. I agree with both of y'all, man. Another reason I gave him the D plus or the regular D2 is because that's crazy. I can't say that.
Pause,
bro. You are a freaky frog tonight.
But yeah, they get a fat ass F for me.
But I'm saying they could, if they did want to blow it up, they're obviously not going to trade Devin Booker. But if they traded KD, I saw OKC trade, and OKC has a lot of picks. Mm-hmm. I like you could recuperate your picks like that.
I do have like a crazy trade that I'll talk to you guys a little bit later on in this with centered around KD. But
okay, for sure.
Okay, for sure, man. Hey, man, so. We bring about the coaches aspect of it, right? So, Dan Hurley rejected the Lakers' offer, bro. So, how does him like? So, with him rejecting our offer, right? How do y'all feel about how does it make the Lakers look as a franchise and a business, and what does it look like for our future, though? You like, where do we go from here?
I think what it kind of like it doesn't make you guys look worse because if I'm your homeboy, I'm gonna tell you to shoot for the stars. And again, the Lakers spotted a coach that was very successful in college basketball and tried to bring him in. The flip side to it is that the fact that they kind of could have offered him probably more money compared to other coaches in the league. He would have been like the 6th or 7th highest paid coach.
6,
yeah, something like that. So it's like I think they kind of lowballed him, and it doesn't make you guys like look foolish, but it does kind of like put you guys in a tough position because now you guys are like, well, where else do we look for a head coach now? And
they know where.
Yeah. But again, I don't want them to make that decision. But again, it's like you just saw the Suns scoop up Mike Budenholzer. It was like, you know what I'm saying? That was one of your guys. So that should have been the guy, but. Again, I think Dog declined y'all just because he wanted to go get that three-peat. And again, I think getting a three-peat in college versus coming over to the Lakers and potentially maybe coaching maybe a couple of years before they say, oh, yeah, it's the coach's problem, fire him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see why he didn't take it.
I'll say this. I think the reason he didn't take it is because money didn't talk. It's as simple as that. I think it's like, bro, if you're really comfortable in a spot and somebody's like, move out here.
Agreed.
You need a really good incentive, right? You don't necessarily, you wasn't thinking about moving. You was chill. You was chilling here. But you ain't opposed to it. So, but they didn't even come with you a good enough offer. Dan Hurley is arguably the best coach in college right now. He deserves to at least be top 3 paid in the league. You feel me?
Yeah,
I don't know who is top 3, but like maybe
I think it's Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr's up there. Maybe Eric Spoelstra.
Steve Kerr, Eric Spo, and Pop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will say a good offer is to put him in the top 3.
Yeah.
To get him in the top 3. Maybe 1.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're the Lakers. And tax be crazy out there.
Yeah.
Maybe get his nigga, maybe make him the highest paid coach and get his ass over there.
Yeah.
And for one, that your fan base will be very happy with that hiring. That was a positive feeling when that happened. I was like, oh wow.
I was happy.
Yeah.
They said fuck JJ Redick,
Yeah.
and they about to go get a legit coach that's proving something.
Yeah.
Finally, LeBron gets to be under a legit coach, right? That's how I'm feeling. And they didn't do it. Making them 6th highest paid, that's ass, bro. I mean, UConn matched it. A college matched an NBA franchise's offer.
Crazy.
And UConn is the shit. So I'm not gonna say it's crazy. It's that crazy, but still, you let a college outbid you, nigga. If you about to bring over that type of coach to a franchise that's actually been pretty fucking ass lately in terms of just what you expect from them.
Yeah.
You need to make a stronger offer than that. I was watching the Stephen A. Smith podcast, and he was alluding to the fact that the offer was always capped. That basically this is a conspiracy shit, but basically they gave Dan Hurley this offer to make it seem like they were actually the Lakers are actually the ones doing the coaching search, and it's not just a LeBron thing. When in reality, it's always been set up from the beginning that LeBron has his podcast with JJ Redick. JJ Redick goes on there, talks about the knowledge of the game to make fans feel comfortable that this guy knows what he's doing, and let this guy with no prior coaching experience outside of coaching his daughters or sons or whatever he does in a elementary game or high school, whatever it is, to make people feel more comfortable because they listen to this podcast. They're like, JJ Redick's a smart dude, which he is. But it was all a setup, basically. So they offered Dan Hurley 6th highest paid, which they know he's not going to accept because he's just more comfortable in UConn. So he needs more to move from there.
Yeah.
Stephen A. was alluding to the fact that it was all just a ploy to make it seem like LeBron's not actually involved in this, when at the end of the day, he is involved, and they just want JJ Redick at the end of the day.
Because essentially, if you look at it, bro, Dan Hurley even said himself, Bron was actually reaching out to him and, about the whole, the whole contract deal, negotiation, stuff like that. And I think it was 10 years, for $70 million.
I heard it was more actually 6. So maybe I don't know if the 10 years was capped, but I heard it was more 6 years.
It was $70 million. I'm you're not about to get that, bro.
It was 6 for 70.
6 for $70 million a year. There's no way that's about to. That didn't look enticing to him at all. Because think about it, bro. College, think you're on the top of your peak in college right now.
Yeah.
You don't need to think about with the Lakers, you don't need to go to the NBA right now. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, nope.
You the NBA is always going to be there, and you're always going to look that respected because of what you did in college. So you can sit back and handle your business and do what you need to do. But from how the Lakers look organizationally, bro, we look terrible. We look terrible from a business perspective. For the fact of we let all of our coaches go and not have our backup already lined up. We didn't. We did not have that.
You don't always have that lined up, though.
But
you have to do a thorough investigation to who can be the next one. Though.
But we always but eventually we always have who our guys want to be. Me personally, I want Mark Jackson as my coach. I think Mark Jackson will help us out a lot.
But he will. It's not happening.
But it's not gonna happen.
That'd be great. That'd be good.
You feel me? But I don't think it's not gonna happen. But it's just bad on the part because why would you why would you make that drastic of a change like that? It'd be different. You get rid of the head coach. Okay, we do that a lot. But the whole coaching staff you get rid of, that is something that looks bad because at this point we don't know what we're doing at this point. And we know what we're doing. And the fact is the fact because we got rid of Darvin Ham, who has been to the Western Conference Finals. You feel me? And the fact we got rid of Frank V, who is a actual champion. It looks bad for us, bro. And it looks really bad on our part. And the fact Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss over there, you say it could be all speculation, or be all just just smoke and mirrors, so JJ Redick can be the Lakers head coach. I don't know. That's a conspiracy. But the fact Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka them tried to trying to like, come on, bro. This is Dan Hurley right now. He's the man in college. You can't try to make the deal look more sweetened. Nobody about to just come to the Lakers, bro. Go, oh, LeBron James, Anthony Davis here, motherfucker. Y'all been losing.
Yeah, why would he leave a winning ass organization? Like, come on, bro. And college coaches ain't had the best transition to NBA either.
Yeah.
So it's already a risk for him, career wise.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, bro, if it was me, I would have made him the highest paid coach in the league. I'm not capping. Like, I just would have did it.
Yeah. He's definitely worth top dollar.
As the Lakers, I just made him the highest paid coach in the league. I know it's easy to say when it's not my money I'm spending.
Yeah.
But as whoever owns the Lakers, you know, you're a billionaire. I just would have made bro the highest paid coach. I would have got him over here, and it would have been that. I would have been like, look, we're gonna make you the highest paid coach, even if it's by an extra $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be the highest paid, and you either take the offer or you don't. And then at that point, then your fans can be like, well, he turned down the highest paid. You can live with that. But it's kind of harder to live with. But you offered him sixth highest.
I get it though, because once again, like you said, like the transaction, because how Dan Hurley, if you look at like how he is in college, it's more of like a gun hole thing. It's more of a free flow thing in college. But like that's not gonna really perspire much in the NBA. Especially,
you don't know that though, because you said the fit is for the future.
The future, yes.
So,
but we don't know what the future is though.
But I feel like that is the best hire any team could make this offseason. There is like no better hire a team could add, because what coaches are really available? He would have been like the best option. He's the top coach in college. He just won back-to-back national championships. Like, I can't sit there and say that he wouldn't revolutionize. Maybe he doesn't revolutionize this team the way it's made up with LeBron and AD, but for the future of your franchise, if you're offering him a 7-year contract, that means he's definitely there for at least 5 of those years. Yeah. So I think by the 5 of the years, LeBron's probably gone at that point. Yeah. And you have young players, maybe it's Austin Reeves, who ain't that young, but players, young players that don't have the pedigree of LeBron is going to actually listen to this coach. Yeah. They're going to listen to him. And whoever you draft, you have the 17th pick, like, shit. I don't know. Like, if you guys get Zach Edey's probably going to listen to him. Like, he knows how to use a big. He had Donovan Clingan. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, it just would have been. I think I would have enjoyed but whatever. So to move on for another team that's kind of doing some crazy shit, confusing type shit. I want to talk about the Brooklyn Nets. So basically, they're still refusing to trade Mikal Bridges. This is your team, by the way, so I'm curious what you guys say on it. Yeah. But they've even got offered multiple first-round pick offers from other teams. I forget the most recent one that they just announced. But the Rockets even wanted to trade the number 3 pick in this draft for him, and they turned it down, which isn't as egregious to me as most years if they turn down a number 3 pick, because obviously this draft, they say, is like weaker. Yeah. But the Nets turned it down overall, and they say they want to build around him. They want to add pieces to the team with him. So do you feel like this is a smart move by the Brooklyn Nets organization? And what type of moves do you think, since they're going to go this way, what type of moves do you think they need to make to actually build a quality team around him?
I don't think this is a smart move by them at all. I think the fact is that they need to accept reality and realize that Mikal Bridges is not their guy of the future. Is not the number 1 dude. He's 27 years old. Coming up here in October, he's eligible for like a 3-year extension. But if he doesn't sign that, then he could just literally just walk in like another year or so, And it's like, are you gonna keep him there in hopes of maybe a guy coming there that's a better star player, or are you just gonna say, you know what, trade him now, get a whole bunch of assets, and then just start the rebuild right now? Because it's like if you keep him, let's say you don't trade him, and the next 2 years goes past, and he doesn't even sign the extension, then he just walks, and you just lost him for nothing. So you're sitting there waiting for a star player to come that may be better than Mikal to pair up with him, and it may never even come. So I think it's not a smart move. I think what it is that Mikal, he needs kind of like a Phoenix system, kind of like how they built the Phoenix system over there.
Yeah.
A system that's kind of already established. There's another perimeter guy over there that's already a really elite scorer, and then there's a guard that's a point guard. He's there to initiate the offense to make sure Mikal, the other guys, get the best shots that they can. You know, that's what I personally think when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets with this. You know, I think it's stupid to sit there and try to chase some stars around, because that doesn't work in today's age. You know,
Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely agree with you. Saying I definitely agree with you. The fact they were offering you the third pick for him, I'm like, once again, maybe from an aspect of like, well, you're the Brooklyn Nets, we already have picks. You know, we already have picks for the future. You know, maybe we want stars and stuff like that. Maybe they need they want to get a star for him. Maybe gonna trade a piece for a piece.
Yeah,
Not a. But at the same time, I agree with you. Say he's 27 years old. He is a hell of a two-way player. But we gotta call a spade a spade.
yeah.
He is not a guy you build around.
No, he's not.
He does a lot for the game and for the team, but we need somebody to come in there who's going to go out there and drop 30-some points or pass the ball around and get him the best looking shots. Now, I believe, can he be a number 2 option? Absolutely. You feel me? With the right number 1 paired next to him, I feel like I got to be like a guard though, like a wing, or like a guard has to be next to him. For him to actually thrive, has to be like a high effective guard, like a Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell.
Somebody like that. Yeah,
who's going to get the buckets, and he just come out do the grunt work and just get his points when he need to. But yeah, man, they should have just. I don't think him getting traded to the Rockets. Maybe okay, yeah, I get it. Maybe because you don't want picks, but keeping him just because he thinks somebody's come along is not good. There's no. Try to trade him if you can.
Yeah. So I mean, I understand why they didn't trade him for this number 3 pick, just because if you're trading up number 3, I'm not really sure who they're picking that's necessarily going to project to be better than Mikal Bridges. I can see him being a number 2 on a very solid team. If he's a number 3, it's even better. I agree with you on the point. So here's my thing. I'm not necessarily that mad that they're choosing to build around him.
Really?
That's surprising.
I just wanted them to pick a lane. The whole time I was wondering, what are you doing? Are you gonna trade him, or are you gonna try to build something? I think he's a good enough two-way player to where they can actually build something, and I actually like the foundation. To me, I think of when they start building a house or a building. There's this very solid foundation with the bricks, the good stuff under there. It's going to be a very solid house.
Yeah.
They just haven't put anything there yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like they have a lot of good 3-and-D players. If they can even get one good Ben Simmons season. I just feel like they have a lot of good 3-and-D players. They have a lot of shooters. They have Nick Claxton, who's a very good young player, young center. They don't have that many. They have Cameron Thomas.
Yeah.
So they just have some good players where I'm just you got a foundation here. Now, I'm not necessarily mad at what you chose. I just wanted you to choose that shit a little bit earlier. But you came to the conclusion at the end of the day, and they have picks. So I feel like they can make something. I agree with you on the guard thing. Getting them a solid guard. I think a point guard would be most preferable if they got them a DeJounte Murray or Trae Young's. I think I like Trae Young's fit more on the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Like a DeJounte Murray, even a Zach LaVine. It's just that I want to see Cam Thomas get some more opportunity, so I don't know about a 2-guard. But if they can get themselves a good, solid point guard, Donovan Mitchell, you're going to take Donovan Mitchell at the end of the day. If he's available, you're going to take him.
Yeah.
I think there's something that can be built there. They have picks. They got hella picks from the Suns when they traded KD.
Yeah.
Hella picks for the Harden shit. I think so. Some picks from the Kyrie shit. So it's just they have something to work with here, and I'm just curious on how they're going to build it out. To me, they've just been treading water. It's got them nowhere. It's done nothing for them. So I'm curious what they can do. I'm not mad that they're choosing to do this. I'm not mad that they're not choosing to trade him for this number 3 pick. Maybe if it was any other draft, I'd be like, what the fuck? But for this draft, I can at least understand maybe they're not feeling that draft pick as much, because there's a lot of teams not feeling this draft. So I'm just curious to see what they do next. In terms of what the type of team they need to build around him, to touch on that more, I need a solid ass guard. I prefer DeJounte Murray. Go after someone like him. and I prefer they get themselves another solid power forward. They need to get them some shooting. I mean, they already have shooting and defense, but they need to get themselves some playmaking and some more defense. The only weak defender in that starting lineup should be Cam Thomas.
If he starts.
Yeah.
He should. And he should be the only weak defender.
I know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Playmaking and another big.
Yeah, playmaking another forward.
I said center.
A center.
I like Nick, so.
I mean, yeah, but he don't really like the only big they got.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hurt with a backup big, but in terms of the starting lineup, I think another four, a four and a playmaking point guard would be
because
beneficial. A 3-and-D playmaking point guard. So DeJounte, that's why DeJounte is like the best option for me.
Yeah, because they were running Cam Johnson at the four for like most of the season or whatever. It was cool for real. He was doing that with the Suns. I just feel like
they do have Cam Johnson. I forgot about him.
Yeah, Cam Johnson. That's something like that. That's why I say like.
So he's not bad at the four.
He's not bad. He's not bad at the four. Like another like a center, like a solid center.
So really, I feel like they need that point guard the most. Yeah. I feel like they get themselves a good point guard, like
you said, if they can get like a solid season out of Ben Simmons, then it would be cool. But
everything's cool, right?
Yeah,
but I think he's going off the bench though.
I will say this is risky. This is all risky. They could just stack the deck, get a bunch of picks like the Thunder, and do whatever they do. But
you say that we talked about like earlier on previous pods, their timelines just don't mix.
Yeah, they do have a lot of wild timelines, but we'll see. I mean, Mikal's been.
They need to just go like full rebuild, kind of like what the Raptors did. You know what I'm saying? You know how they just kind of unleashed all their roster. It wasn't like they were saying.
I feel like they ain't got to because I feel like they ain't got to. What I agree with what Savon said. They have a solid foundation. They just need to bring another person to top it off. Another reason why I also don't think like a full rebuild is necessarily that important for them is they don't actually own their own picks. They've been traded their own picks away. So most of the picks that they do have is from other teams. So whatever their team doesn't affect their draft positioning. They can be great. They can be bad. Really, their draft positioning is affected by the Suns. Because that's where they got most of their picks, I believe, and other teams. So they could try to win it. They could try to not. They don't have their picks. They've been fucked that up a long time ago. They traded their picks away. So it doesn't matter whether they're good or bad. It's not like they have to tank to get a better draft pick. It's not on them for real. Yeah. It's on all the picks that they've acquired when they traded away that trash-ass big three they had.
Yeah.
So, so I mean, if they want to go for it, I just don't. It's a risk because Mikal Bridges, like, where do they see Mikal Bridges? If you're trying to build around him, this is what I think is a difference as. Like, I'll say, like, a player, like, I fuck with Kobe White. I'm not going to say build around Kobe White. I will say you build with Kobe White. You use him as a foundational piece to find somebody that's better than him. I think he could be a 2 on a good ass team.
Yeah, okay.
Or even a 3. But I still think you need someone else. So if their mindset is to build with Mikal as the number 1, no. That's a dumbass idea. But if your idea is to make Mikal the number 2 or number 3 option and you find someone better than him and you're actually like just making him a foundational piece, that makes more sense to me. I can see that. But that's where I'll end it there. So my next question is going to the draft. So specifically about the top 14 teams as where they're currently at right now, barring any crazy trades that might happen on this draft night. Who are y'all top 3 teams that need to hit on their draft pick the most? They need to make sure they get themselves a solid player for the future of their franchise. Who are y'all top 3 teams to hit on this draft?
I got Spurs, Rockets, and Charlotte. That's what I got. Those are my 3. I got the Spurs just because they got 2 lottery picks. So it's like you got 2 shots at getting a really good stud in this draft. So you absolutely need to draft smart if you're the Spurs. And since you got the number 1 pick last year in Wemby, you got to get some guys around him. For the Rockets, it's kind of like the same shit. They got a new identity with Ime Udoka and they got Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, and they got a good nucleus over there. I think if they add one more good piece over there, it could really put them to contenders in the West, like a top 5 team in the West or something like that. Not a playing team. I
I'm
don't think
surprised you chose it
it
because they're trying to trade out the most. It seemed like.
Seemed
like they trying to trade. They pick the most.
I don't think they should though. I don't think they really should for real.
But I get what they're trying to do though.
Because they trying to win now. Because they were so close.
Yeah.
But a Reed Shepherd would not be bad.
Yeah, I think a guy in this draft could really help them.
Yeah,
my personal opinion.
But trying to do it. But think about it, bro. We got Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks on the team, bro. Like they're only getting older, so like their timeline is not about to mix with Alfred Sengun.
But then they already kind of have their young pieces behind them. I mean, they got Amen Thompson. They got Cam Whitmore, and they got Tari Eason, and they got Jabari Smith.
But at the same time though, at the same time though, like they gave Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks all this money. You feel me for the foreseeable future. So like clearly they're in. Let's do this right now while we can have got the chance mode.
So I think a point guard would be their best pick. Like if they go Reed Shepherd or Rob Dillingham or I would say Nikola Topic if he didn't fuck his knee up.
Yeah.
If they got themselves a solid point guard to be the future after Fred VanVleet, that'd be most important in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even though Amen can do it, so maybe they go 2 guard.
Yeah. Okay. Charlotte. I think they could definitely get somebody good out of this draft. Terry Rozier, they lost him. LaMelo's always hurt. Miles Bridges is getting ready to walk. So, they're losing another young asset right then and there. So I think they need to kind of, re-up,
Okay. I like the Rockets one. I didn't really think about it like that, but till you said it, I'm like, but I thought about it, but nah, not really.
Because I think if they did try to go after a star or something like that, and they traded a couple of their young guys, it might mess them up. But who knows?
I mean, I get that though. But for me, the 3 teams I picked our lottery picks and they hit. I went with San Antonio, Charlotte, and we'll Golden State.
That's a good one.
Wait, does Golden State have a lottery pick?
Yeah, it's low, but it's I think they're
lottery picks top 14.
Yeah, they top 14.
No, they not. They is not top 14.
I'm gonna look that up because I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have definitely picked them if I'd have known.
No, they're not top 14. They're not 14.
Okay.
Yeah,
you gotta do top 14.
I looked it up though. Hold on.
No, I know they're not top 14.
I swear I looked this up.
I'm telling you, they're not.
Golden State to Portland. It was it's Portland's draft.
It's Portland's
pick. Oh yeah, so never mind it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He just misread
it. Well, you could go Portland on that.
Okay, then Portland. All right, so no. Fuck that.
Yeah, you could do a third one. You could.
Yeah. Guys, I swear I did. It said Golden State, but it goes to Portland.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna say Sacramento then.
Okay.
Sacramento. Yeah. Okay.
Sacramento. Okay. So same thing what you said with San Antonio. San Antonio definitely need they hit big with Wemby last year, which we all knew. Okay, honestly, we all knew, but we didn't expect Wemby to hit the ground running as he did.
Yeah,
there was an initial worry
about it, man.
His shooting was weird in that.
Mm-hmm. And then he was super skinny and tall, and usually them super skinny tall dudes.
How do you worry about injuries with him?
And stuff like that. Yeah. He was what's he going to play? He's going to play center, or he's going to be power forward? Where's he going to be playing at?
I remember that.
It was we didn't know what he's going to be doing, but he actually hit the ground running, showed poise. You feel me? And the fact he stayed healthy for his whole rookie year.
Stayed calisthenics.
Stayed real healthy.
Hey, yoga.
You feel me? So it's only up from here with Wemby in the Spurs. So now the fact you said they have 2 first-round lottery picks. Now they need some can say they can go 0 for 2.
Yeah, they could.
They're just saying that they can go 0 for 2, and this don't have nothing come out of it. But at the same time, though, you have 2 lottery picks. You have a higher chance than any other team to make something work for the near future.
Yeah.
So definitely you will find somebody or find God knows you can find maybe both of them work out for you, and you can build a dynasty, with Wemby and your 2 future lottery picks. So definitely I would say that because right now your youngest team, you're clearly in rebuild mode.
Yeah.
By all means, start go ahead and just work out. Then I'll say I went with Charlotte because the thing you said, LaMelo's always hurt. Mikal Bridges,
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges might be walking,
Yeah.
and you have nobody else there
Mm-hmm.
to really like. If you find like you got Brandon Miller,
Yeah.
so at the same time, they're like, but there's no bench though. Terry Rozier walked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like now, we were talking about like a couple pods ago, we're talking about what is going to keep LaMelo Ball in Charlotte. Michael Jordan just left. So what's really going to keep LaMelo Ball there? If they can somehow get a young player or drafter, like, you know, a young pick, and he actually shows some type of promise and that there could be a future for the Charlotte Hornets, maybe that keeps LaMelo there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And maybe that keeps Miles Bridges there. Who knows? All this is all speculation, and all this is just, you know, pie in the sky, but at the same time, it's just, who knows?
Yeah. The draft pick could also be like a little insurance policy or something like that. Like if LaMelo continues to be injured, maybe they get a guard or something like that, and they're like, all right, well, this is a cool guard. We can just kind of move him into the starting lineup.
You know what I'm saying? Can do that.
Rob Dillingham, maybe.
Yeah.
Stephon Castle, maybe.
Yeah. One of them.
You never know. Then Sacramento. No, I say like, well, clearly this was a on-camera decision because I thought, I looked at it, I thought I said Golden State, but I looked at it, it said parentheses Portland. I'm like, oh damn. But originally said Golden State, but now I'm going Sacramento because now in Sacramento they got a lot of stuff going on. Malik Monk has been injured a lot. They have no bench presence, so they really need somebody to come off the bench to help them come out. Like how far Sacramento fell from the previous year to this year, they need some type of new life now.
Devin Carter.
Yeah. And Monk is a free agent too, so
free agent. So who
Devin
knows?
Carter.
Yeah.
So once again, though, who knows if he even stays?
Yeah.
Then you still have Keegan Murray, Kevin Huerter, but at the same time, like maybe get a backup big, or I don't know. Because once again, though,
I like replacing that Malik Monk shit. But
a
backup big wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah, like once again, though, like because we look at Sabonis as have a backup big. We thought JaVale McGee was going to help him, but as the season progressed, JaVale McGee didn't get any playing time like that.
Yeah, Alex Len was getting all those minutes.
Exactly. And in fact, we had Trey Lyles and stuff like that. So once again, like, you know, beef up your bench and go out there. You know, then they had the 11th pick, or the 14th pick,
or no
13th pick. So now that's a lot. Hey, you go out there, go get you a bucket, get you a bucket, or get you a center who's going to help Sabonis out when he's off the bench, like when he's off the court.
Yeah.
So those are my picks: San Antonio, Charlotte, and Sacramento.
Okay.
So initially I was gonna put the Wizards, and then I realized like they need way more than this draft.
Yeah, that's the only reason I did.
They need a lot of shit. So I'm gonna go Spurs too. I agree with both of y'all. Spurs definitely need to hit on this pick. Or both of them, 4 and 8. I feel like they're in really solid spots in here. They can go multiple ways. They can go Stephon Castle, Nikola Topic with either one of those picks. To John Saloon. They can go with a Ron Holland. They can go with
Dillingham.
Yeah, Dillingham. They can go a lot of places. All I know is they need to get themselves probably a point guard, and they definitely got to get themselves a point guard to set up Wembanyama. If you want to wait for Topic, then so be. You probably get him at that 8. He'll probably fall, and then get yourself a wing, a defensive wing. So I'm sure they'll probably go Stephon Castle and Nikola Topic. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Probably
But they definitely
or maybe like Ron.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they'll go Stephon. I keep hearing that they're really interested in him. I feel like they might just take him at 4.
Yeah. Castle's a good pick too.
Yeah, I feel like they'll just take Castle at 4, and then Topic will probably fall, and they'll probably just take him at 8.
Yeah,
he just seems like a Spurs player.
Mm-hmm.
Next team on my list is the Pistons. They keep getting this 5th pick, and they've been terrible. They need to hit. Like you need to get some shooting on your team. Maybe you go with Dalton Connect. He's right there. 5th pick sounds pretty ass, but you can get some shooting. Maybe you go Dalton Connect. Maybe you go Matas Buzelis. Maybe you go something, But you need to hit because you're so ass. You're so ass.
I had Detroit on my list, but I'm like, do they really need to? Like, they've been ass. So like, do they really need to hit?
That's the reason.
Their lottery.
That's the reason. That's the reason because clearly tanking ain't working. So you need to make best of what you get at this point. Okay, because ain't nobody accepting this bullshit no more. I mean, that last season was fucking trash. Okay, and you guys were purposely, obviously, being ass. It's over with. Okay, you need to hit. You need to hit because I'm sure the fans of Detroit are killing themselves. Yeah, they didn't even really get free Wingstop. Okay, all season. So yeah, you need to hit on this pick. It's very important. You need some shooting.
That free Wingstop.
I like Matas Buzelis for them a lot. Getting them a 4 who has potential to shoot. I also like Dalton Connect. He might be too old. We'll see what they do. The third team, should be pretty obvious. I'm going Chicago Bulls. They're in the middle of the pack.
I thought about picking
teams. I have all these teams. They're in the middle of the pack the most. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows what direction they're taking. Nobody knows if they're going to guard, forward, center. We don't know. Me personally, I hope we go center. We need to get a center of the future because Vooch ain't it. I mean, at least we got forwards like Patrick Williams and Kobe White and Ayo at the guard and the wing. We got Julian Phillips. We got Dalen Terry. We got some wings and shit. We have no young center. None. Not one. There's no young center. We got Nikola Vucevic and Andre Drummond. Both them niggas pushing 30. Vucevic already pushed 34. So, yeah. To me, they need to hit. Because they keep trying. They're not tanking. They're clearly not going to tank. They don't want to tank. They want to make their money. They don't want to tank. So, if you're not going to tank, the most important thing you can do as teams that traditionally don't tank, like the Heat or the Nuggets, they hit on their picks. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if they're picking first or 30th. They gonna find a diamond.
Yeah.
So if that's the route you want to take, the most important thing you must do is hit on your pick. I really don't think there's a more important team in this lottery that needs to hit on this pick than them. Because they're just very underwhelming. Like they're just middle of the pack. Like they're the most middle of the pack team on this list. Like
they really are.
I know the Hawks are middle of the pack too, but like at least Trae Young's still pretty fucking young. Like if they didn't want, like it's just like the Bulls really. It's just like you look at them and it's just like, your highest pick that you had with this new management is Patrick Williams, and he's still averaging 10 points. So it's like, yeah, you need to hit. You need to hit.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's my top 3. Spurs, Pistons, Bulls. Wizards on the outlier, but they need way more than just this draft.
Yeah. So them motherfuckers need Jesus.
Yeah, they need a point guard, a small forward, a center, and Jesus. Jesus at the 4.
Jesus.
How tall is he? How tall was he?
I don't know, man. Hopefully he can make a miracle or something.
Put him at a 2. He can probably shoot.
I mean, who knows?
All right, man. The end is off though here. So, what is one trade or one free agent signing you guys want to see happen this offseason?
So my list is pretty simple. I want to see Trae Young and DeJounte Murray traded. Both of them. I want the Hawks to rebuild. I will accept if they keep one. I understand.
Probably gonna be Trae Young.
If they keep Trae Young, I'd keep Trae Young. If it was me, I would probably just keep him. I would like the pairing between him and Alexander Sarr. Sounds like they're going to go with Risha though.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like they're going to do. So if they're going to do that, maybe you just blow it all up.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you get in Sarr, I like the lobs that could happen between Trae Young and Sarr.
That'd be nasty.
But yeah, trade them both. I just want to see something fun happen, so I'm going to go with that. Okay. I want to see PG-13 to the Sixers. Paul George.
You want to see
that? Bring him
that?
on over there. Yeah, bring him on over there.
Team.
Fuck the Clippers. I need them to suffer at this point. Fuck them. You keep letting me down. I need something new. I'm going excitement here. So all my shit, I'm going excitement. I'm not going to lie. I need to see movement. I'm ready for some new shit. I don't want to see this Clippers team running back. I don't. Do you?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I'm straight. I'm cool. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if PG-13 going to lead them to anything. But, hey, I just want to see it. Okay, so whatever. He's going to leave one injured ass star to another one. So,
sure.
You saw that side eye.
Yeah. Let's do it. They know what they're doing. I want to see Caruso. Alex Caruso traded. I want him to be on a team that he actually impacts. Maybe it's the Sixers. Maybe it's the Thunder. Maybe it's the Kings. Maybe it's
the Kings are paying.
Maybe it's anybody. All those teams he could be on, and he would impact me. Maybe it's back to the Lakers. I don't see that though. They don't got shit for me.
Yeah.
But I like Alex Caruso personally for draft picks and shit. I like his fit on the Thunder. I like his fit on the Sixers. I think they could give us some shit.
Okay.
Obviously, I want Zach LaVine gone.
Yeah.
I don't hate Zach LaVine. I think Zach LaVine's a good player. I think the narrative on him has turned very nasty, and they acting like this nigga's a bum. I guarantee you the minute he's going to leave, he'll be putting up buckets on whatever team he ends up on, as long as it's not like the fucking Pistons or something. But I guarantee you if he end up on a team like the Kings, or if he ends up on a team like the Magic, or whoever, he's going to get his buckets. Like, outside of this last season, which was fucking terrible, and he was playing on a bad foot, before that, he's a certified bucket. He is a certified bucket. A fully healthy Zach LaVine is a certified bucket. Don't get it twisted. Then I'm going to go, I want to see the Thunder and Magic take a big step and make a trade. I don't know who for. I heard the Magic interested in Klay Thompson. I don't know if that's the one they should go for. But I think both of these teams are in prime positions to make some type of trade, some type of addition to their team, especially the Thunder, to take that next step.
I think they're fine.
Whatever direction they go. I mean, I just want to see. I mean, they got the assets. Josh Giddey. Maybe they keep Josh Giddey, but I wouldn't be mad at Josh Giddey come off the bench on some Manu Ginobili shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get yourself a good-ass 2-guard. Maybe they use the 12th pick to do that. Who knows? But I want to see the Thunder and the Magic just take a step in whatever way they can, whatever addition. They're going to do some addition. Maybe it doesn't have to be drastic, but I think the right addition, whether it's a role player or star player, whatever you do, the right addition, and I believe in Sam Presti will make the right one.
Yeah.
Especially. The right addition could probably do so much for them. So I would like to see that. And then my last one, which is very unrealistic, but I put it on here because fuck it. Trade KD. Get that nigga to the Thunder. Fuck the Suns. Bradley Beal's stuck there. They're not trading Devin Booker, but get KD the fuck up out of there. One last time. One last hurrah. Get him to the Thunder. That coincides with the last thing I said. Thunder got draft picks. Get KD back to the Thunder for me. And let's get this shit rolling. Let's get this shit rolling, man.
I'll eat that.
Let's get KD. Let's get KD there. They can draft somebody with that 12th pick at the 2. Go with Jacoby Walker or some shit. Get you Shea, Jacoby Walker. Get you Jalen Williams, KD, and Chet. And we cooking. Get you a backup big like Drummond. We cooking. We cooking. That's what I want.
Okay.
That was solid.
I'm gonna go, one trade that I definitely want to see is I want to see Brandon Ingram move somewhere. I don't know where, but I think there was a trade that I did see online. It was like Brandon Ingram and I think it was one other player. No, it was Brandon Ingram by himself, and then it was Karis LeVert and like Jared Allen on the Cavs. And I'm like, Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and then Brandon Ingram. Or you could flip it and then just trade Brandon Ingram for Garland straight up. And pair it like that. And I would love to see that. I would love to see that, honestly. But I think he should go somewhere. Maybe you flirt with the Hawks.
I like that better. If you keep Trae Young and get Brandon Ingram, and then you draft Alexander Sarr,
I
like that. I like that.
It'd be nasty. I
like that.
And this is just a
Jalen Johnson.
Hey,
ooh, I like that.
And this is just a crackpot trade right here. This is just a crackpot trade right here. No, but Brody said he said that the numbers line up with this trade. So hear me out on this.
DeJounte on the Pelicans.
And this would be something. This would be something to actually save the Suns.
Okay.
So KD and Yusuf Nurkic for Garland and Jared Allen.
KD in Cleveland?
No. Yeah. It looked ugly because I thought about him being in a Cavalier jersey. I'm like, that kind of does look ugly on KD. But it might actually work out if you're the Suns and maybe if you're the Cavs and you want to keep Donovan.
What was the trade again?
KD and Yusuf Nurkic and Garland and Jared Allen.
Okay.
So you pair up, you run Mobley at the center, you throw KD in there, and then you got Max Strus, Donovan Mitchell, and you run him you run Donovan Mitchell at the point. You got Max Strus, you got KD Mobley in there, and then
Martin probably.
Yeah. Then maybe you throw in like a Levert or somebody, right there.
Levert off the bench.
Okay,
but
like
they're going to have to get them another forward. But I definitely hear you. I fuck with that.
I like that.
Yeah, just an outlandish trade. I would love to see something like that, or at least KD just moved in general.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
But free agent signing. Honestly, this may sound a little bit fucked up to my team, but I'd love it if OKC like went and signed Nick Claxton.
Okay.
I think if OKC signed Nick Claxton, it would fix up a lot of their issues. It would help out Chet, rim protecting and rebounding. So I think that would definitely.
That play Chet over before anyway.
Yeah, exactly, and it would put him to his natural position. You know what I'm saying. So I think that would benefit, and I think the Thunder really takes off after this. Like if they make this move, they would take off. But the next one, Clay going to the Magic. I think the Magic should just go ahead and pay him some money, offer him some money, see if they can get him to come over there. It would fix their shooting flaws.
Sounds like he's about to.
Yeah.
You saw them shit, the rumors and shit.
Yeah, I have. So like I would love to see that over there. I would love to see Paolo and them get some help. So
I'd rather see Zach, but yeah. Clay's washed. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but it's still
Clay though.
At least
I
Zach
think
gas in the
yeah.
But
I think he can still give them something.
It's not though.
It's still Clay though.
That's the point though, but it's not.
It's still Clay. But the team, like the free agency and like agent lines I want to see. First one is, bro, I want to see a Zion for DeJounte Murray trade. I would love
smoking dick. Trade Brandon, nigga.
What?
Either or, you feel me? I would love to see.
It's Brandon.
I would love to see. I feel like a Zion with Trae Young matchup pairing is a one match made in heaven. Because
they're not trading Zion, but I want to hear you.
Yeah.
Like it match up. It's like actually doesn't match up. No, TJ doesn't have to play a point guard position where he does not play at. He can go back to his bitch as a number 2.
Yeah,
and like we know about the whole Giannis and Trae Young thing. Like no matter the Giannis and Dame thing. I feel like that Trae Young and Zion actually would do better since they're both younger, and the fact Zion doesn't need a running start off like Giannis does. He actually can start off in the post, and Trae Young can work out from the perimeter, and they'll work out that way. And the fact they still have a young draft pick, I don't know who they get. Sar, in which I realize Sar is a good pass big, and then that he has Zion coming in, bro, from fly. Sky's the limit. Never know. Then you feel me?
Hold on, before you move on,
Go ahead.
I actually do think Pelicans Hawks can work something out this offseason. Like I really believe that a trade like that might actually happen.
Yeah,
and
I don't know
the one who called it first.
I don't think it's gonna be Zion, but I do think since Brandon Ingram's the one seems to be in the trade talks, I wonder if the Pelicans are gonna prefer Trae Young or DeJounte. Me personally, if you're keeping CJ, you go DeJounte.
Yeah. Yes.
If you have another trade lined up for CJ, then you definitely go for Trae Young. Because like you said, Trae Young and Zion, even if it's New Orleans, still a deadly ass pair.
Because think about it, you'll still have Trey Murphy and
Herb
Jones. You feel me?
Yep.
Herb Jones could move over to the 2. My bad. Herb Jones could, whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You have 2 good elite wing players, young elite. And in fact, they all their lines, years max up with each other.
All I say is, please God, no Trae Young and CJ backcourt. I will kill myself.
Yes, that's why I said.
if you're forced to keep CJ, just go with DeJounte.
Just go with DeJounte. Yeah, you feel me?
At least he can hold his own on defense. He's taller, so
yeah, you feel me? So that's why I went with that. But then I had Donovan Mitchell. Well, Donovan Mitchell was in like 2 different ones. Donovan Mitchell to either Brooklyn or Donovan Mitchell to LA. Now, once again, I don't know how much this can happen or not, but I know for sure Bron or AD needs to go. But if we hypothetically Bron can go back to Cleveland and they get Bronny James in a contract deal, and Bron just ends his career back in Cleveland, that would be the best ever career road win of all time. Played with his son, ended back in his home state. You feel me? Then Donovan Mitchell come to LA, and him and AD timelines work together. AD is 33.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's is 27 or 26. So they're both in their prime years. And so, like, right now, when the Lakers are, we're trying to rebuild now. Don't know what the coaching aspect of it, but who knows? With the Brooklyn thing, now we see you talking about it earlier. He can work along with Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
You feel me? Making they class everything up. Cleveland got Brooklyn got a lot of picks, even though it's not their picks, but they can make something shake and give. Now, probably you can try to move Garland too, but that's maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you Donovan Mitchell, you're clearly got to keep Darius Garland, obviously. Then my next one is I want to see Kawhi actually leave the Clippers. I don't think he is, but I feel like they're stuck. I feel
Kings.
I feel like
Get my boy to the Kings.
I feel like they're stuck with him.
Yeah.
So there's no choice. Like they're stuck with him. But if he can get traded or somewhere else, I would like to see Kawhi actually go out east to Indiana.
Come back to the East.
Yeah, go to Indiana.
Indiana's been trying to make some moves too with some trades and shit.
Like you feel me? They have pieces.
Yeah.
And they have like actually picks to actually work. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Then Miami. I want Miami to.
Hey, I did just hear, not to cut you off, but I did just hear like a crazy ass, like I'm hearing that Philly low-key wants to make like amends with Jimmy Butler.
I was about to say that.
And I
was about to say that.
Bro, I saw somewhere that they wanted to send him like 3 first-round draft picks of Miami just for him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro,
they are in shambles.
Yeah, bro.
Said,
like
I'm
the Sixers,
I'll take
bro.
it, bro. I said I'll take it, bro. But
They
I want
thirsty.
if Jimmy just have a team where Jimmy Butler is no longer on the Miami Heat. Like once again, bro.
I don't need to see that, but yeah.
Like you feel me? Because now, bro, I like what they're doing. With Jaime Jaquez, Bam, and Nikola Jovic, they got a lot of things going on. And the last thing, wherever Klay Thompson goes, I don't care where he goes. I would like to see him on a contending team because you cannot You're not about to sit there and tell me Klay Thompson cannot help a winning team out in any way, shape, or form.
I didn't say that.
Agreed.
I didn't say that.
You said he was washed.
He is. He's not the same Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't contribute He can't contribute shit.
You were there for
I just prefer Zach LaVine. You can get Zach LaVine damn near fucking back of Doritos at this point. Why not? But I hear you. Klay Thompson, I guess. Whatever.
Anywhere Klay Thompson goes, I'm all for it.
Okay.
You'd rather have Klay Thompson than Zach LaVine at this point?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've been saying like any team that is trying to go for Klay Thompson, I'm happy for it. I will be happy with it because I'm most likely it's going to be a contending team.
I wish the best for him, honestly. I hope wherever he goes, he flourishes the most. It's going to be sad actually seeing him leave the Warriors, but it is what he is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But hey, man, we went on long enough. I think we pushing damn near 2 hours. I don't know if we started later or not, but it is what it is, man. That is what it is as well. So like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay up to date with every new video we drop. We coming at you with a new episode every weekend. Follow us on all of our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Hoops Legion Pod. And if y'all want to leave a voicemail or a text for the pod regarding any basketball takes or opinions y'all may have, the number is 567-686-8230. And we appreciate y'all listening, vibing with us, rocking with us.
Yes, sir.
And as y'all already know, I'm Vaughn.
I'm Antho, aka the internet's biggest hater.
Even though I don't have ninjutsu or genjutsu, I still want to be a splendid ninja. Even though I have only no taijutsu, that is my ninja way.
That boy Rock Lee. Hey! And this who's Legion and we out. Peace.